Khan versus Lavender Rain, and for the first time in the top 8 today, here comes our first player that really wants to win.
And the back forward special coming out here from Takeda, get that slide knocked down,
Yo!
and Jax! Jesus!
Come on!
Put her down!
God.
Oh my god!
That is no way to treat your elderly. Come on, man!
Alright, still opens up on the 2. Immediate breaker here.
Now, one thing worth pointing out about Lavender Rain, you know, really known as that Takeda god, but those in South America will always say more of a Jax cameo main than anything else. All right, there's the, no hit confirm available. Madam Bo throwing that ball in, shutting it down.
I do like the fact that we did pump the brakes on our string to follow up there from Lavender Rain. Once we saw the flawless pop through, we still got struck by the reversal. Nice dunk. Interesting, setting up for the smart shuriken there. There's an extension possibility there after the backbreaker for Takeda. Nice duck. Big combo starter for this one here if we follow through and spend.
Keeping it as unbreakable as possible
Nice.
because we have Jax ready to go. Now, Lavender Rain, I gotta mention, for those that may not realize, Lavender Rain was the player that put Takeda on the map. A lot of people were saying they thought Takeda was a really weak character. Lavender Rain just had this god run, both online and offline, and all of a sudden, holy, you know, what's going on here? This character's actually good.
I mean, shoot, this is the guy that I took my notes from to learn from Takeda here to really understand how to expand upon this character, especially with this pairing here. But this bomb sequence,
What an answer! Oh my lord! Wait a minute.
I didn't realize
Putting
you had a little bit
yourself
airtime in that one.
airborne with the normal? I have never seen that tech before.
Smart, yeah. See, like I said, I'm taking notes from Lavender.
I think we all are after that. Oh, the trade situation!
Two.
The juggle of the single down forward. 4 drops the combo. That would have been the game for sure.
Yeah, that gravity scaling got a little tight on that one there. Bomb explosion, looks like stem for the corner. Bo to back it up. Nice. Keep blocking.
Oh, gets hit by the final hit there. Wait a minute, hang on. I know it's 1100, but Cyrax's Fatal Blow when used early sometimes doesn't really scale too much, but Kitana Khan is not going to take that chance. Goes in for the safe blow. Went for a neutral duck. Isn't going to find it, and immediately we're just going to restart match. That game is done. No need to watch the Fatal Blow animation. We're in the zone, and we want to get that second game as fast as possible.
Yes, indeed. Oh, nice little duck right there. Right back at you here. The same way you took the match from me, I can take the round from you.
Mate, that was the speed of light right there.
Yeah, it sure was.
Barely saw the crouch animation.
Done.
Spend those 2 bars. 1 bomb, 2 bomb. Delay. That's going to guarantee once more. Now, obviously, we saw that anti-Cyrax tech with the, not the advancing, but yeah, that high normal. I can't quite remember the button, but you're not always going to have an opportunity to do that because those bombs will jail into constant pressure.
I almost feel like that was the, no, because 4-4 is the overhead. I think that's 3 off of that one.
Lovely delayed wake up. However, even if you delay wake up, the threat of the grab is still there. All right, full confirm. This combo's not going to kill, but again, you're always looking into the next hit as Cyrax.
Yes, indeed. Already has our setup there. Oh my goodness, you saw this one earlier from Kitana Khan and pool play. We know that's the match closer for that one.
Just causes a restand. Even if you blocked everything there, it's going to be tons of chip. It's the first round, so no last breath is going to happen. Overall, just a perfect decision there from Kitana Khan. Happy to kind of sit pretty at the moment, just wait for Madam Bo to come back. All you need is half that cameo to get the bottles on deck. The slide into flurry requires the entire thing, so a little bit more preparation.
All right, does go for down for 4. Oh my goodness, opened up, and we do not want to follow up with the heel kick.
Oh, once again. Now, all right. It's not going to do much to change the combo. It's going to do a little bit of damage regardless. However, Madam Bo is going to take a little bit more time to recover. Lovely tech.
Nice, gotta watch out though. And Jax, because Madam Bo is lingering out there, that gives you all the time in the world to pull Jax out for that punish.
I mean, at least Kitana Khan was able to save Madam Bo there. However, clipped by the back 2-1. Side switch, here comes Jax, taking the whole combo set up. Good block on the low. That is a mix-up between overhead attack and just low projectile.
It's an overhead attempt there. Good stand block here from Kitana, and there it is. The reversal right after the flawless.
Energy Wave has fast cooldown and is a quick move, but quite often there are gaps there. Another wonderful neutral duck. Those neutral ducks against Cyrax, I cannot state enough how risky they are, because one low, one mid is all it takes. The trade again, Jax. Gotcha.
All right, backing off here, maximum range. We're still able to get that low poke. Nice slide and an immediate break, though.
It's good for Lavender Rain to at least have that option available. Now, no breaker, so should you get opened up now, you are in a much worse situation. Tries to keep the back 2-1. Not as unsafe. Beautiful tech. Mix up again.
Three. Again, all these ducks.
Making all of the right guesses here. The plus on hit. Didn't want to overcommit just in case that bomb was going to detonate behind us.
2, stagger with the 1. Here we go, the flawless, but still getting that extra space with that energy wave coming from Jax. The 4-4 does get knocked out here. Ooh.
Energy wave is just so good for establishing space. It's really not about the damage. It's not about anything else. It's just clearing that space where Takeda is more comfortable on the ground than Cyrax.
Oh no, tossing bottles here.
I mean, as long as that bottle doesn't result in a bomb or a net, I'm sure Lavender Rain is happy at the moment to take it. Right, here comes Jax. Are we going to set up into the shuriken? No, we're going for hard knockdown into a safe jump.
Nice.
And baits out the wake up. Wait, there is Jax ready. You're dead. You've got to be dead.
It's that 4-2-2 starter here, and that is the finish.
Right now, things are going as well as they possibly can for Lavender Rain. To reiterate, Lavender Rain, to have that chance of final combat, needs at least third. Winning this match puts you into winners finals. Guess what? Minimum third place. So you're off to a flying start.
This 2-0 lead. We'll see if Katana Khan can make anything worse with this run. Oh my god. You know what? I love the pickup here. Look at the corner position, but still chasing down Katana.
I'm telling you, folks, Lavender Rain was the player that put this team on the map, and the tech never ceased. We are just seeing so much development in every matchup. Speaking of which, here comes Jax. Hard knockdown or shuriken? Hard knockdown. Safe jump.
We still have the smart shuriken to come through here.
What you pressing? What you pressing for, says Lavender Rain. And a swift round there. Match point already. Things are going swimmingly, Zero.
Surely are. Yeah, I love the delays here on the Rekka series. The down 4-4 coming from Takeda. It does open up a time and time again. And just as soon as I say it there.
I challenge you to press a button. Chip damage. Comfortable positioning on the screen. Another grab now. I mean, do you break or do you save it? It's going to scale. And you know it's not going to be worth it, right? It's only 170, give or take.
You're already at the end of the combo anyways. You may as well just take your licks and move on for the next interaction. He's flawless, though. I like the hesitation, though, because we've seen time and time again, Lavender does stop, punishes those reversals. And a slight hesitation on the timing after Goo Ball there. No bomb sequence.
Thing is, right, at this health, oh, it's a good thing you broke. You were dead otherwise. 1 meter and basically, you know, 1.5 Jax. That's the game. Speaking of which, oh no, I think you're dead. I think you're dead. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, Jax, finish the job. And that will be it. Lavender Rain taking it 3-0 over Katana Khan. That is our first member of the winners finals. That is a minimum third place. You can see the constant nods there. Lavender Rain knows what needs to be done to qualify for final combat, and that is a wonderful start.
Yeah, absolutely locked in for that one here. And again, a lot of great notes to be taken away from that there, especially the counter Cyrax play that we saw to avoid that bomb. I never thought to utilize that button that way, ever. I didn't even think about it. And again, that's why we do learn so much from Lavender Rain in terms of the Takeda tech, especially with this pairing with Jax.
It was even being able to find the opportunity to do it because, you know, like I said, the thing about Cyrax pressure is the bombs are constantly underneath you, so it's jailing from one thing to another. Even having the window to press that button that I guess does technically put Takeda airborne. It's why you can go into the air, you know, the air whips from it and everything else. So overall, a really good choice. But what was even better was just a dominant win, putting you extremely comfortable, making, I mean, it's got to add to your confidence levels above all else. That was just our first match, but this top 8 is full of killers, all looking to do the same thing. Either put yourself in a better spot to try and make final combat, or for those that can't make it, just gatekeep everybody else.
Yes, absolutely. You say killers, and one of the killers has just stepped up to the stage.
Yes, indeed.
Looking at Grr right now, trying to make their run into winners finals as well. This Gearus play, oh my goodness. Talk about a character mastery, a part of this one here. We got that Lavender Rain for Takeda, but now we're showing this character here who is initially at the outset, I feel like folks kind of wrote off a little bit on Gearus, at least at launch. And I think even since then, Grr has always been putting that work in this character, really exploring the potential. And honestly in contention for one of like the top Gears players. I mean, there's no question one of the top Gears players, but putting Gears on the map as far as like how powerful this character can be, especially in this current state of the game.
I mean, Grr merely a few weeks ago was able to finally break into the EVO Top 8 club, finally secured himself a medal that he's been long after for many, many years. Shout outs to Michael Seraphan as well, was not the only Gearus in that Top 8. So clearly that character does have some tricks and some good stuff to work with, especially at this level of play, but it takes a lot of work, and it takes some rather clear game plans. Grr's whole thing is he knows how he wants to approach the game. He knows how he wants to make you constantly play around what he's doing, and that is where the hourglasses come in, the rewind, being able to avoid a lot of incoming damage. And it started off back in the day as Lau, now it's kind of moved into Motaro. Motaro has gotten better, you know, in a few patches. The existence of Far Teleport now, the fact that he no longer takes any health away from you. However, we've talked about Grr. Let's talk about one of the hometown heroes, Gotham. This player, you know, I'm going to give you a little history lesson. The first time I ever saw Gotham, formerly known as Sonic Ninja, was like, must have been like 13, 14 years old at VSFighting in, I think before the Millennium Point was even the venue, for Mortal Kombat X in 2016. Like, that was the humble beginnings, I guess, and just from strength to strength, starting off as one of those young, unbelievably promising players that you look at his gameplay and you can already tell there's something special. I am not surprised that he has grown to be the caliber of player that he is, showing off really his ability with the Sector Tremor today in front of everyone, both in person and online, by defeating Dialoc 3-0. I don't think any of us expected that result. However, that does really go to show that there is some talent in the UK that you might not be as familiar with.
Absolutely. Once you broke down the name, I was like, oh yeah, that's who that is, because I thought Gotham, you know, new breakout, right? But then, yeah, you look back at the original name, Sonic Ninja, and I'm just like, okay, this is a player that has been around for quite some time here. But you look at the stories of how many young players we see across multiple games really starting to shine at that young age and grow. I mean, even Sonic Fox had started that way, what, 12 years old at the introduction? And here we are today.
Far
still
too young to be playing Mortal Kombat.
Far too young to be playing the other title that they were playing as well.
Yeah, that's very true as well.
But Gotham here now showcasing themselves, like you said, with this Sector at the outset of Chaos Reigns. We had to admit that like these DLC characters were just so potent, especially the Cyber Ninjas here in Sector and Cyrax. But Sector not getting as much representation until like Cyrax really kind of showed up on the scene, right? That counter zoning play really starts to showcase, especially with the Tremor support. We'll see how this plays out against Grr.
All right, now I've got to be honest, we all love Grr to pieces, but we are in Birmingham. Gotham is going to be the absolute favorite according to this crowd, and I'm sure of it. However, this matchup, an interesting one. Grr has been seen playing this matchup before. You know, last time I saw in the European soil, Foxy Grandpa versus Grr, the Sector was a real problem for different reasons. Sector is able to kind of chip away at the Gearus game plan, which means that the rewind, being able to kind of reverse time and revert that combo damage, it's nowhere near as prominent because he's not getting hit by full combos as often. Speaking of full combos, though, that's the first opportunity to do so. No side under view, though. That forward 4 OS, man, that is dirty.
Because we get a small overextension. I think we wanted that side swap there. Still got the time freeze. Now we're back to that full screen. Like you're saying, that chip away here. And that becomes so frustrating over time. But Grr finally getting his hands on Gotham.
Yeah, that instant jump one was definitely meant to be an instant air projectile. Oh! Still found it, but another rewind. This is my point, right? If you are... Oh my god, the bait!
Still got that launcher. Massive comeback factor here in terms of damage output for that combo.
Went for the float there to cancel. Maybe trying to bait something out. Didn't want to overcommit. Now Grr for another time. Does have the hourglasses stocked, but without that bar of meter, cannot rewind.
Can't quite see how much health is on either side here. We got 9 seconds left. Oh my gosh, look at 950 on the side of Grr. I believe that Gotham has a small health lead. Oh my goodness!
Went for it. Grr doing the right thing there, just letting the Motaro rip. That's such a cool feature that, you know, before Sector was given it as well. Motaro was the only cameo that you could actually execute a Fatal Blow startup differently. That lightning fast punch right out of Mortal Kombat 3. However, round 1 goes to Grr.
Go for the air burst and back to zoning as we try to get a stance swap here on Tremor.
Safe jump from the down back 2. Delayed down 1 though. Really not afraid to try and steal those turns is Grr. Never.
Oh, it's at the apex of that string too, able to get that pickup. And now we're back to this corner side.
A change to this game. Now, I don't want to talk about the patches too much now we're in top 8, but something we have to point out is that Tremor Cameo was adjusted this week. When Tremor goes in for a flex or an ambush from the flex and he gets hit, his penalty is 10 seconds. That is a massive amount of time and a severe punish if you use it really in a bad place.
Exactly. I mean, it becomes so important to keep Tremor safe in a lot of these strings. How many back fours do we get? A third one?
Lots.
Oh my goodness.
That's my answer. Doesn't want to overcommit there. The forward 2 ran the risk of whipping! Reactionary snap. Grr taking the first game and looking so comfortable. Like, here's the thing, right? He's getting zoned out, but that's not really the end of the world. As long as he can maintain some kind of life lead, he can build those hourglasses. He's doing just as much of a good job at matching that pace, and he himself finding those individual hits. Every single time there was substantial combo there, he was ready for the replay.
Yeah, that's such a big factor. And in addition to that, we're looking at those flawless blocks on those projectiles as well. We're negating some of that chip damage, negating some meter build.
Punish!
It's helping ourselves, but this launcher, my goodness.
All right, goes in for the ender, just for the meaty projectile. Grr again, the snap. Using the bar to replenish. These hourglasses are everything to keeping up with the zoning that Sector's trying to do.
Ooh.
Anti-air fearlessness from Grr.
Yeah, that Tremor not quite working out the way that Gotham was looking for. Tall order for Grr to try to make this comeback, but certainly possible at 50% left over for Gotham.
And another one. You are just straight up not allowed to do air rocket against me.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got that push out here from Tremor. The one thing I fear, now that the breaker is off the table, I'm looking at Grr potentially ripping that fatal blow.
Interrupted, but on the start frames of Motaro teleport Gotham, you know he is paying such close attention to that hourglass. He can either spend a bar to go hourglass and have all of them ready at once, or he can do them one at a time, and he'll need 3. So I think there's a reason Grr, I think, is spending a lot of his meter on that EX hourglass. He needs it, and Sector's not going to give you a lot of chances to pull the trigger on it.
Nice punish here on the overhead attempt. There's plenty of time to go for that drop. Oh, but
Counter poke.
jumps.
Yo, the side switch is getting out of the corner. It's not necessarily getting out of the corner too, it's just making sure that you have the screen space. However, Gira says, you know what, mate, nah, get back in there.
Back over there you go. Oh, shut down by the Sidewinder here. More missile barrage to come through. The pump fake, and we bless the dome with our own overhead.
Full screen again. Yo, the forward 3 fakes. You don't see those every day. All right, there we go. That's really important. Here, another punish. My man knows the knowledge of Gotham.
The Phantom Skydrop, time and time again here. Gotham really showcasing this one here. And I gotta say, I was sitting right behind Grr while watching that Guilty Gear Strive top 8. Grr was studying this matchup. Grr was watching the tapes on this player.
He was checking the tapes.
Oh yeah, I saw time and time again, looking ever closely, taking these notes.
Hey man, Grr's the world warrior. I think statistically he has been to the highest amount of pro competition events this year. Well, a lot of other players, right, no disrespect, it happens, were having to scramble together and try and, get into VSFighting last minute, get the flights, get the hotel.
Right.
Grr was talking to me about booking his travel for this event after, at Combo Break.
Oh, my
that
goodness,
is how
yeah.
prepared this man has been.
And he's been that way. Like you said, world warrior. Like, Grr has been one of the most traveled players, at least from the North American scene.
He's very much this year's King Gambler in that
Right.
regard. He is, for sure. All right, Gotham. Advantage at range. No meter for Grr. No hourglasses either. Sidewinder hits its mark. Yo, Gotham's placements of those have been so good. And again, taking the damage and the knockdown. 430. Fully charges the back 2 for it to be a far superior mid.
Right.
Yes.
Bombs away here. Yes, Motaro eventually going to come in here, try to counter zone here.
Punish. Reactions on everything.
Yes.
I mean, you were talking about Grr studying the matchup. Pretty sure Gotham's done his homework as well.
Oh no! And
Fake.
see, once again, the sky drop here, able to punish that overhead.
Oh, that's disgusting! Starting from the fake out and getting even more. That low ground pound. Thing is, using Tremor in this way, especially off those teleports, it's kind of hard to interrupt him, so you're not going to have many opportunities to find that 10-second penalty.
Blocking out that back four, the pump fake, and still
Nice.
gets challenged down 3.
Tried to find it again. I feel like that might have been an assumption of maybe an hourglass or something else, the teleport attempt. Tick throw from Grr. Corner time. Nice overhead.
Another, and still goes for the armor flamethrower.
Counter poke again. Grr. The delay on that. Was so convinced it wasn't happening.
I thought it was just a flex the whole time. I can't believe the commitment here from Gotham.
Good call out though. Unable to quite find it after the EX flamethrower though.
Great respect on these strings
All right,
coming up here.
what
and
do we
block.
do? The block?
No way.
Gotham!
No!
Gotham,
No!
are you
No, no, no,
kidding
no,
me?
no, 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 no,
Who
no.
blocks that?
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. Gotham 100% studied this match before jumping into this.
Throwing out those tick throws, Grr. You know, he has to go bold with these mix-ups. Overhead again, he's finding it. No flawless block to be seen, but oh my lord, the block on that clone setup? No one blocks
Never happened.
that.
Nothing. No, that's the most robotic thing I've ever seen. Computer installed.
However, close game right here. One game apiece, 1 round in game 3.
Gotham out here living in 2077.
I'm really loving just how much Grr is making this point-blank game count. You know, he's just not giving Gotham an opportunity to establish this range. And Gotham knows, you know, you've got the snap ready. Going for projectiles here would be a crucial mistake. Oh, all right. Wait a minute.
We do have armor up here, so it's really not become a factor anymore, but at least the threat of launch was off the table.
Oh, the read! The rewind is forced. It's no wonder Grr went for that risk because he had a, you know, he had an escape. If I land it, great. If not, rewind.
Glass stocked up here.
With punish. Here comes Grr. No meter to extend. Wants to save the hourglasses though for a rewind or a snap. Should there be a bad projectile used?
Back 4 again.
This game totally changes when he's got. Is that gonna be a rewind? You got a bar.
No. Oh! And with no breaker
that's it.
available, raw fatal blow. Grr gonna take this one.
And that will be the game. Yeah, you got 1050, but that is a raw fatal blow, my friend. You are not surviving that. Hey, say hello to yourself. Hey! Right, 2-1 to Grr. Now, again, I'm going to be mentioning this the whole time. Gotham is a gatekeeper. Unless he goes to LCQ, which I don't think he is. He's got nothing to gain from this, you know?
It's pride. It's a point of pride. This is your home turf.
Grr is, you know, when we're talking about Final Combat, which is a month away, he needs this. You know, so the level of focus, you know, for Gotham, it's the regional pride. He doesn't want to lose. No one wants to lose, not when you're in top 8. But for Grr, it's like, mentally you're sweating bullets.
You know, the big W take from this, though, is I stopped Grr from qualifying for Final Combat.
But he's such a lovely man. Would you be happy with yourself for that?
Lovely man, and you're playing sector like this?
Yeah, I mean, Grr is a lovely dude and has one of the most disrespectful styles, right? He plays like you're not allowed to have any fun, man.
I mean, Gotham look like they're having a great time playing with these firecrackers.
The dynamic of the match totally changes. Oh yeah, send some fireworks. The dynamic of the match changes depending on whether the hourglass is stopped or not. Like, when it's not ready... Oh, the punish! The punish!
Not once, but twice with the ground pound here, able to chase this down. Gotham, substantial lead. Could just zone you out. You better flawless. Oh, no punish this time, though.
And there it is again, that forward 4. Sector has that forward 4 teleport option select. It's really, really easy. So at this level of play, you know, a lot of people do it. The fake out of Tremor. The boldness of Gotham.
Off here, nice catch on the backdash. Get those plus frames, but we've seen that Gotham respects it until armor. Flame on.
The delay wake up covering you from the bowling ball. Plus frames. No, actually, there's no Motaro. Oh, definitely tried to press or something there. Tried to stop it before it began. Lovely command grab from Grr. Big jump in, baits out the air projectile. Even though Gyrus is very, very tall, it still managed to whiff against his big bald head.
Just slick, it slips right on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Low profile in the shot.
Counter hit. All right, Sidewinder, what's next? Some free projectiles, but again, you've got to be very careful now. You're always mindful of that snap Grr. His reactions on it, they don't miss.
Try the full send here, but Grr remembers those last few interactions. Deep overhead.
Whiffs the back two, and you have to break this. Gotham, another chance here, but you just have to be so worried about those resources for that exact reason. Is that combo gonna? No, it doesn't. Grr must have assumed that the fatal blow was gonna come back, but it doesn't matter. Match point for Grr off a wonderful command grab that once again finds its mark.
Block on Missile Barrage again. Blocks the overhead, and what a call out. Almost had the teleport punish.
Lovely overhead, you're good. His just choice of button is always so surgically accurate. Big jump in though.
Oh, no way. No, you shielded the teleport, the rewind?
That was sweaty. That was sweaty.
All right, got the drop. We're still safe. Good block on overhead.
Lovely reaction!
Oh!
All right, hourglasses again. Time for things to change. Minus has to hold those frames. Here comes Motaro. Maybe trying to bait out a possible armor there. Maybe it was Grr.
Loaded up here. Nice slide. Still have the rock to support.
Dirt.
And, yo, that was dirty. Not only is the ground brown and green just like the rock,
Oh.
we still got hit, though, in the launch with the ground pound.
All right, hang on a minute. Keeping things nice and careful, full screen. No hourglass. A good trade there for Gotham.
Oh, no. I don't want to deal with this either.
Full screen punish once again! You've got the close range Motaro with the speed, but if I'm at that jump distance and I've still seen it, mate, Geras is just gonna teleport on you, squeeze your head like a melon.
I'm gonna crush it thereafter with this fatal.
Choice there. For the bait! Doesn't quite find it.
Not punished quite yet. Tries to catch the teleport, but we do have Tremor to support there.
Oh, standing three! What an option! And it brings us to a game 5. This is stressful. Lavender Rain's already top 3, my guy.
True.
Like, you need this.
Grr is literally a step away from also sitting in the exact same position, but Gotham might have something to say about it here to defend and hold the line for UK Mortal Kombat.
Round 1.
All right, final game. And this is only set 2 of the day, by the way. Like, there is so
is
much
dead.
more left in store.
All right, there it is, trying to go for that same mix. Good defense, though, from Grr.
The floats have been on point so far. All right, the simulacrum can be a lot more just, I guess, frivolous with your attacks. You know that you get hit, you're gonna teleport right back to where you were.
Nice, ground pound. We got the lift off here with the air burst.
All right. Oh, we just won the knockdown. Goes in for the charge. A little bit too early on that back two, though. Whiffs on wake up. Lovely throw, Grr. Very rarely see him go for normal throws, but this time just wanted the side switch.
Overhead again. That charge, and still that block stun off the tail beam.
The jump, catches it. Grr ready for the confirm. Now no breaker for Gotham. Has to watch out. Good block. Much easier that one, right?
Yeah,
That was a very clear low overhead there. Grr ready. This is rough. What do you do? What do you do?
Almost. Okay.
Oh, how do you escape these?
All right, so you get the one. You don't get to repeatedly block the rest. All right, so by hope of a miracle, you block that sequence.
All right, the crystalline armor is ready. Goes in for the overhead just, for good measure. May as well throw it out if it's going to be safer. All right, really important there. We were able to get rid of it. Another one. Baits out the anti-air. That float has been just on the money for Gotham.
Nice coast to coast we go here. Another barrage. Flawless.
Confirm. No break from Grr still. I mean, I have heard it is rather tricky sometimes for Geras to rewind some of these sector combos. Normally you can kind of have an idea of when to use it. Lovely reaction on the sidewinder.
Get that launcher again. Toss. Super close to that corner. The overhead.
Oh, the big jump! And he does choose to the read again, Gotham! How does he know, Zero?
So, I gotta say, you had to have studied this matchup. Not only have you blocked the clone sequence, you have blocked some of the setup here as far as the rewind goes with the shield setup.
Delay wake up saves you, however. That mid once again, good knockdown advantage. All right, now, there's 2 bars of meter, sure, but you've got no hourglasses, and that's gonna be zoning City piece by piece. You took my meter build away. You think I care about that?
Oh my goodness.
Hey!
trying to get these flaws, not going to happen here, and tries to get the punish combo, but yeah.
That teleport might have been a huge mistake. No, he challenges it. All right, there it is again. Can't break that one. Oh! Finds it.
Just like that breaker. All right, but you see this Grr walking down Gotham with no room to escape. Got the drop, the safety net here of Tremor to keep you back in that neutral situation, but the down low, the down one rather.
These command grabs have just been on point. Looks for it. The read, are you gonna break? No. Grr must have expected. Oh no, you have no meter, of course, I'm stupid.
All right, now we got this one here. Dark Rush.
What?
Tried to get the throw, but still got shot.
What?
Stop the clock.
What the hell was that?
One more touch though, but your back is against the wall. Does Grr still have it in him?
Oh my god, every mix counts.
16 seconds.
He finds it! Gotham finds it and defeats Grr 3-2. A marvelous victory there for Gotham, but that's a tough pill to swallow for Grr because look, Grr is still in this tournament, right?
Yes.
But now the journey, it's just become harder and he knows it.
I am aghast by that set. That was absolutely insane. There was one job that we needed to do on the side of Gotham. We succeeded to try to hold the line and succeed. We did. Honestly, well played. No matter how much studying both players did, that was, quite honestly, thus far, our best set of the weekend here, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see what the rest of this top 8 looks like because, man, that's going to be a tough act to follow here. But that is the storyline that we have here this weekend.
I'm just trying to think about that final setup. That was... I was fully charged back 2, which is plus on block, into button, into EX Sidewinder, Tremor Ambush. EX Sidewinder is way more plus on hit. I know that if you do the grab and it hits it, it gives a free grounded. I'd never seen it pieced together like that before, though.
That was quite the scene. Again, I feel like that was just complete setups here to understand the Grr matchup, not just the Geras matchup. That was a Grr matchup specific because we saw so many instances of calling out that shield, calling out the sky drop to be prepared for those teleports coming from Mataro, and just so often we were willing to full screen punish. Like we were just ready for every interaction.
Reactions, but got to give credit where it's due. Unbelievable reactions on both ends.
Yeah,
like they were both scout. I mean, you know, we were talking about preparation. I think that's as much prepared for a matchup as both players can be. Now, we'll be seeing both of those players later today. You know, Gotham now making it into winners finals against Lavender Rain. UK winners finals, at least half of it. We're now going into elimination territory. Now this is where it gets very scary. We've been talking about, again, and I'm going to talk about this all top 8 long, the 4 internationals that have come here because they need those points.
They do.
Snake, though, is one of them. Now, he's going up against VGY, long confirmed for Final Combat, all the way back at Combo Breaker, thanks to a 3rd place finish that more than cemented him in the leaderboard. Snake, though, at least 5th is what he needs. And it might be even harder now, but, you know, Lavender Rain now with that minimum top 3 position. We are yet to see Dialoc, so we don't know how he's doing yet. The problem is, Grr just lost, but he's still in. That was winner's bracket. We're about to see loser go home, and that was a long plane ride for Snake, though. And if he loses now against VGY, that's before 5th place.
Which means that Final Combat appearance is going to be all up to that LCQ at
Yeah,
that point.
you're going to have to start eyeing up that trip to Mexico for the LCQ, if that's the case. Of which I'm sure many players are doing. You know, shouts to South American Mortal Kombat. By the way, I know Mexico is not in South America. It's just easier for you all to get there, yeah? Don't put me on blast. VGY, though, going into this tournament, we were chatting to him and that, he's very relaxed. You know, he's feeling very loose. And I think a huge part of that just comes from the fact that he's already confirmed. He's been confirmed for bloody ages. You know, if he wants to pick any weird characters or anything, he's more than welcome to. Not that he is. He's clearly gone in with the homeland.
Just lock it in.
Again, all he wants to do here is gatekeep. His favorite tournament of the year, he said before, is VSFighting. There's something about winning a major event on your home soil that we don't get to do very often in the UK. We haven't had an official Pro Tour stop for NetherRealm since Injustice 2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. It's all on the 9 for Snake Doe.
Minute, got the shin breaker here. Nice starter for Snake Doe. Backed up with the Mavada. So great extension opportunities here off of this cameo assist. Got the sky drop. Still going 15 for 40%.
Havoc was one of the characters on the chopping block for this week's patch, but Snake Doe still going in with that Movado team, making it work.
He may have been on a chopping block, but I can't tell if anything changed, quite honestly, the way he's looking.
I mean, man regenerates the limbs and stuff, you know. You take away some of my gameplay, I'll find a new way. All right, there's the safety of the Movado mine. Challenges it though. Would have been plus frames if you blocked it. That backhand. Escape failed. Goes for the smart direction. Always smart to go for the throw direction that is less, it makes less sense, right?
Especially off these coin tosses in terms of breaking.
Yeah.
Not blasted again by laser, but let's bring it in close.
Plus frames. Back 2-2. Plus frames on the 1-1 again. Safe. Oh my god, that is how you know. You're on a layer where you know the opponent is looking to block the launch, so you just go in with the command grab.
Flawless here, respecting the turn. Good air block. Wait a minute. Dash. Followed after.
Down 4, the trades again.
Nice done. Gore ball to come through. The flawless can still steal that turn.
Snake Doe off to a flying start, I have to say. The knockdown now. The Neoplasm. Oh, I'm not sure if that was intentional though, that button. It's going to totally whip. VGY taking full advantage. Snap, knockdown. What's next? No Ferra.
Ooh. Yep, recognizing the armor here off the arm swing, and there's a mine to back it up, so we still hold on to block.
Can't break this, my friend. Right. 10-50. Let's mash. Let's see what happens. You're likely going to survive. The 50's probably going to save you.
Mash for dear life. One final interaction. Still quite possible.
Punish!
Snake though.
Oh, the slide as well. Oh, the sweep! Holy moly. Snake Doe finds the answer. 1-0, just like that.
There's that additional range too. It's so misleading. You think you're safe away from that back four, yet still, we break the need to just reach far enough on the side of Havoc.
Apologies for those watching, by the way. Obviously, the names are swapped. Rest assured, BGY is the one playing Homelander. Thank you, production. Love you.
Oh, nice!
Did that crush that?
It sure did. It sure did.
That can do that.
Apologies, you were not close enough for that stand one.
It vexes me. I'm terribly vexed. Oh, active frames! You know, I hate it when I get hit by that. I'm like, haha, you missed it. Stupid. And then before you know it, you've been launched. Oh, the bait. Great bait, mate.
Wow.
I rate 8 out of 8. And the round 1. BGY on the board.
That's a nice little rhyme you got there.
That's a British classic,
Let's
actually.
see.
Saving that one for the regional 0. All right, knockdown. Still within the mine, that Movado mine, the scourge of anyone trying to punish that helping hand.
Got Flawless here, nice, and again, watch the shins. Gore ball to come through one more time. Nice little duck with the Haymaker, still getting these Flawless.
Not going to get any combos though, because Movado's mine, you know, it takes a hefty time to come back. And again, I promised I wouldn't talk about patches, but Movado's assists, you know, the launchers, they have a longer cooldown now.
It's true.
That's going to hurt Havoc. I mean, his whole thing is just getting those wayward conversions.
Just to think of it again, like in this patch, it is one of those massive rewards that we were getting for these great combo characters like Movado. Kind of reduced a little bit. Not too terribly much, but at the very least, you're going to have a good waiting period before you get to utilize it again. Oh, really trying to force that down too.
Oh my lord, went in for the dash and the sliding. That last minute cheeky Movado slide has been catching BGY more than once in this set so far.
Flawless, great stand block.
Oh, that armor was still active. All right, we're gonna confirm anyway. Right, that's gonna be a nice corner carry. We're gonna go for a knockdown as well. Flawless block. BGY, his flawless blocks on that have been so consistent, but against Movado, it really doesn't matter. He wants you to try and punish it.
Oh, nice. At the low profile here, still able to sneak in that Flawless. And the stand block, Snake though was ready for the Homelander mix.
Thing is, right, Homelander's a really, really good character, but at this level of play, it's a common matchup. You know, every single player, they're not going to get caught by anything strange. It is, you are going to have to just play around those mixes as best you can. Worry about what Havoc's defensive options are, just like the helping hand into the mine. The eternal tool for just resetting the situation. Oh, you get caught by the scoop!
Still got that launcher here. Fatal blow, trying to even the odds.
I like it. I mean, look, it's 1 round apiece. You've got less than 10% health left. By the end of this, Movado's going to be fully regenerated, and you are at least going to get a slide if you want.
Right.
However, really might hold on to it for the mine. No, chooses not to. Goes in on the offense. Flawless block. Didn't get the punish. That was the game.
Down 1 here.
Oh!
Not enough health to survive the armor. The float kick gonna work out. VGY takes the game up.
That was going to be heartbreaking if VGY flawless blocked the helping hand. There's finally no mine there, and he missed the punish.
Whew.
Happens to all of us. It's happened to me before, and I almost threw my controller out the window.
Even gods can bleed sometimes here in the world of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, thanks, Zero. All right. Scores the first significant hit again. Snake Zone. Not going to break this now. Not worth it. Hold on to your meters. Oh, shimmy. Oh, no. Big shimmy. Weird drop there. Homelander punch in the air. I think he's had too much of that milk, if you ask me.
Airdrop coming in here. No Apple device to be found on it, though.
Get off me.
Jeez! Make a full stop here. No breaker opportunity, but look at how quickly we close the gap in terms of this life lead.
Movado mine. If there is a breaker, you're going to have to take 1 extra hit. VGY holding on to it. He knows the combo's not going to kill. However, flawless block needed. I think that's why Snake Doe just went in for the single back 2, by the way. I mean, you have to respect the flawless block to VGY.
Right.
And down 1. Cheeky little leg chop. And there we go. 1 round on the board here. Snake Doe in the lead.
Dash in, haymaker. Just swinging away. The 3rd hit does open up here against VGY. Nice float jump here, immediate break. We don't want to give up this corner.
Wonderful choice of the mid there. Expecting maybe a neutral duck of some sort, maybe a button, could be a fast down 1 maybe. Now, this is going to scale. That grab string was one of the strings that was adjusted. Not as much damage, although as you can see, still clearly a decent chunk.
Darn near 30% for it. Flawless again, though, right at the end. We'll take our turn back. And again, the way that Snake Doe making this defensive decision to stand block a lot of the sequence, still going to get dropped, though.
Big with punish using that forward 4. Can you believe that used to be a low? Oh! There's the break. Unfortunately, at the time of the break, now you're in the corner. Finds the hit, but nothing significant again. Was going for the staggers. Still alive. I don't think you're going to get hit by the mine there. It's just going to be a regular grab, but still not a great situation to be in now. Low.
Maximum range with this Farah toss here with the low
Oh,
core
no.
ball. Oh my goodness. Had to have been a duck attempt. And we just stood up too early.
I mean, he just stood up too early. There's no 2 ways about it. Now straight into restart match. For better or worse, it's Homelander or nothing.
Snake Doe 1 step closer to achieving their goal to at least try to qualify here and now.
Good bait, and he knew the timing, but the whip punish, unfortunately, Snake Doe did the hard bit and dropped the easy bit.
Absolutely tragic as we get in this corner, and again, the delay wake up opens up a massive opportunity here for Snake Doe.
Cheers, Movado. Appreciate you, mate. Love you. Down 1, counter hit, plus frames now. Good scoop, a bold scoop though. There was nothing covering that.
But, flawless here, just that full stop sign here. The patience of Snake Doe to get the armor out.
These flawless blocks are out of control on both sides. Gets the low! Havoc, your mix was adjusted, so we'd have to try and mix you in other ways. Strings that Havoc, I think, at some point forgot existed. Neoplasm, can't find the low, another grab, really good stuff. 1 more significant hit really is all Havoc's gonna need. Another good block, looks for it! However, there's a punish. You're not gonna be able to use Fatal Blow. Farah is out of action being punched in the face like that.
Nice gut punch though. Oh, the duck. Down 1, 13 seconds left.
Oh, he finds it! The armor, no health to absorb. Snake Doe in the lead by games, but if VGY wins this round, we are going in for another Game 5 anti-air. Farah starts the combo, still comes back in for another one.
This is a thing that VGY has made a small adjustment in the set. We've gone low so many times with the Farrah call, but now going for these overheads here. The body splash, and look, mine extension.
VGY knew that that mine was going to be gone. I mean, the situational awareness of this man needs to be studied in a lab somewhere. Ay! Combo breaker, Snake Doe. Always possible until the round is over, but man, it's going to be hard. There's the overhead though. Movado coming in clutch. Don't worry, Snake Doe. I'm here to save you.
Ow, there it is.
My head. Right, 0. Another game 5. But again, a player that really needs this.
Really needs it.
And someone that's just being a bit of a not nice man, I will say on
You said
on mic.
VGY was very nice.
Oh, not in the game, mate. Not in the game.
Unbelievable catch-up. You put VGY on blast like that?
I know. The worst thing I could ever say. VGY confirmed, not nice.
Not nice individual. The tweet longer is already happening.
Can't believe he said that wasn't nice. Anyway, that's going to be a really decent chunk of damage, and importantly, corner positioning. You've kind of got your Homelander, a character that's very much able to wiggle out of things, very slippery character. But in this situation, oh,
that one's actually really scary. I thought a different laser was going to come out though. Nice mind pickup with the gore ball. You can count on some counter zoning coming from Havoc. We've seen that here coming from Snake Doe. Look at the life lead we have, but no Movado resources for quite a bit of time. Just got it back.
I think might have been expecting some kind of stagger there. VGY, he didn't get caught by the mix. He was trying to swing out with a butt. All right, Snake Doe. So far, this has been his best case scenario round, right?
Yes.
He's still got 3 bars. He's got loads of bravado. And VGY is going into match point against him with no meter.
It was huge right there, that micro step forward, recognized that the mine was not in range of that stagger state that we have VGY in, so we had to finish it with that gore ball, but
New
what a
punish. That string ain't safe no more. All right, snap. 40% on the board.
Oh, no!
Right on the head. So rude.
Very fortunate not landing into the mine.
All right, big punish. Here comes Farrah. No way Snake Doe breaks this. He needs to save on those resources. It's likely we're going to go into a game 5. Oh, no! I mean, final round. Sorry, I promise I'm all right at commentary. Right, big launch.
Right.
Knocked down.
Great turnaround here. 40% begin our next option, I believe.
Oh, my God. Wait. Fatal blow. You're going to have the extra 50. I do not think this is going to kill. But again, post-fatal blow with Movado is a nightmare. He's going to have breaker, but is he even going to be able to survive whatever hit he takes?
Oh my goodness, because I think, what, slide? Yeah, it was slide.
Slide into grab. Oh my God, I cannot.
Yeah.
The relief on Snake Doe's face. Oh my Lord.
Oh, well deserved, hard fought, excellent victory here for Snake Doe. I do believe. Need some water?
I've got my water. Take this. Are you okay? Are you okay? You okay? Yeah. Take all the time you need. Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it up for Snake Doe there.
Ooh. I tell you what, if that doesn't show just what is on the line here for just...
100%.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit taken back by that because it's very rare that in this kind of circumstance you get to see just what it means to people.
What it means, the amount of pressure, the emotion at these tournaments. You see the pop-offs here, but like literally the amount of dedication it takes to get yourself out here from across the globe to fight for those final positions at Final Combat, what it means and how life-changing it can be to have this type of success here, right? Because it's been for so long, it's like whether you start in an arcade or even in your bedroom at home, on your console, wherever it may be, like that amount of work and coming to this event and really finding that success, that's a huge accomplishment and should be Well celebrated. That just goes to show you, like you said, the amount of dedication that was there for Snake Doe to get here and take that victory. So,
just in case anyone at home is worrying, he has sat down, he's got a bottle of water, and he does look to be doing better already. And there is a member of staff with him, so I'm sure he will be okay there. But I mean, so by winning that match, he's got himself into minimum 5th, and that was where he needed to begin.
Yes,
that is, I think, one of the reasons that I can only assume it sort of, it did leave him in almost like a form of fainting there.
Yeah, just on the verge of, right?
Because it's the final game, and getting into joint 5th, your chance of final combat was riding on winning that one game, and absolutely proud of him that he was able to do that. The tournament by no means is over, but that one game was, if there's one match that was important, it was the one that you just saw. So
yeah, just to at least cross the threshold, to feel comfortable, was to at least finish within that 5th place range here, to sit comfortably towards that final combat qualification here. And yeah, I mean, you're talking about one of the toughest competitors here in the region, to go toe-to-toe, final game, final round scenario. That stress was certainly there, but pulling through to get that success and victory to step forward in this top 8. Well done for Snake Doe. Glad that we got this proceeding forward, and honestly really glad that Snake Doe is okay over here by the looks of it. So grab a breather, grab some air as we start to get our next competitors up here. We see Dialoc take it to the stage.
Yeah, I mean, we are very much moving swiftly on to our next matchup, and again, we have to talk about the journey. And, the first player here being Nuji, the Melina specialist from the UK, who has always been, I think, one of the nicest guys in the scene. Always happy to help people out. Has always been, once upon a time, the Floyd hunter, getting Floyd for, I think, over 100 people when Floyd first came out.
That's right.
But, not too shabby at the game, as you can see. Over the moon just to get the top 8. That was his goal, was to make it into the, where we are now, basically, and get that medal. Dialoc is the one that is going to be laser focused, because for him to even have a chance at final combat without having to go to LCQ, and depending on how everyone else does, Dialoc has to straight up win this tournament. Second place won't cut it.
Do they lock the chairs down?
Yeah, the only chairs on the stage are ours.
Okay, just making sure. There are TVs back there.
Dialoc's gonna be sitting there thinking, man, I'm sick of people ringing there, man.
Yeah, sorry.
But you know what? He started it.
He did.
He started it. So, Melina versus General Shao is the matchup that I feel like is all but guaranteed, to be honest with you. It's two specialists. Dialoc is a Shao main, and Nuji has been day one Melina.
Yeah, I mean, this can explode every which way, right? Because we're talking about the explosivity of Melina, that damage output, but Shao has the health to kind of keep up with that. We can take a few hits without being too worried, depending upon cameo pick that we have, but regardless, that's a big dude. Tons of damage opportunity here from Shao, and we've seen, I've been seeing it since the inception of this character in this version of the game. Plays the down one game just so differently across the cast. It's very tricky to try to steal back your turns. And he could just be a bully through and through.
Now, Nuji, known for a much more, I would say, sort of chaotic style because of the tremor. Being able to constantly look out for when that cameo is ready to rock, and always looking for those unorthodox moments to just let something go. Dialoc, he is just born and bred in the chaotic matches. So, we shall see. This crowd's definitely going to favor Nuji. We are here in the UK. The man from Newcastle. But Dialoc, he needs to win this.
Yes. Good block here. Ooh, got the low off the rock smash.
All right, starting off strong. The reverse grab, Nuji. Tremor, not quite available. And that determines whether Melina can pull the trigger on these crazy maneuvers. Escape failed. Another side switching throw. Nuji going for the smart option, the less likely.
Ooh.
Low overhead.
Massive light lead, full charge. Misses the block though.
it's a weird game, right? Because
Yeah.
if you want to air-to-air Melina in that situation, you have to make the call. But if Nuji is so used to you trying to do that, that he kind of gets an idea for when to go for it and just release it. However, Dialoc, pressure in the corner.
It is the armor through on teleport.
However, Tremor got hit. Might not actually be here for the rest of the round. That grab might give us time for Tremor to come back. Oh, the whiff! Oh my god, the whiff! And that is going to allow Nuji to win round 1 here.
A little fist pump of victory here from Nuji for that round. I mean, we got very fortunate to get that grab and the life lead. Oh my goodness, Tremor, thank God.
Nice block on that overhead there for Dialoc. The little mix-up game, something Melina plays so well. You know, the unseeable overhead, the unseeable low. The low that's plus on block, might I add. Oh, I don't think that ball roll was intentional, not from that range. I know it's a Melina player, but come on now.
They're not that ridiculous, right? Surely they're not that ridiculous.
That one was further away. That one was further away, you know what I'm saying? That one's a bit more understandable. Good block on the overhead, though. Sweep.
Nice. Hook low.
Good block on that low right there. Punishes down one with his own.
I was saying that down 1 game so different in the hands of Xiao, especially in the hands of Dialoc here. To block this one though, try to get the launcher, watch your shins.
All right, not too different in the resource department. Both Tremors ready to go. Both Tremors in Aftershock. Oh! But it's actually going to be Nuji's Tremor that gets clipped, which means that even though you've got a breaker available, no breaker for 10 seconds, mate. Right, we're back. For it there.
Oh, the charge here, just hold the block.
No, Dialoc was ready. However, clipped by the 1-2. An opening for Nuji.
Watch it.
Plus.
Oh, very meaty on that one.
Dialoc, he is a chaotic player in his own right, but he does respect his frame data. If he knows that you have a string that's plus, unless he's going for like a big read, even then, that early release that Nuji went for, Dialoc has remembered that. He's not going to take the risk.
Does get the corner. Wow. Very low Melina ball from that one. Does get the launcher.
I think that's the game.
Yeah.
EX gets spent. And yep, EX grab just for the high damage ender. Business as usual for Dialoc, takes the first game, but that was hell of a back and forth.
There it is. Yeah,
Oh,
armor
the answer.
through.
Wake up standing 1. All right, Nuji, I'm not afraid to go for it. Big damage as well. I mean, one hell of a reward.
I think this is just a matchup and a player that you just have to have no fear against. Because if you let fear creep in, you are not going to have a turn back against Dialoc here.
You freeze up against Dialoc, my man's going to be swinging. Good block on the low overhead, though. Overhead, okay. EX knee. That's going to hurt a lot. General Xiao. Not only high damage, but just really good in the setup department. Lots of knockdown frames. Escape failed. Dialoc constantly trying to go for a forward throw attempt. It's not right. Anti-air. Straight out of piercing Melina, MKX. Oh! Finds the wake up, but doesn't hit it. I mean, you would have had to flawless block that and be ready. Nuji gets another round on the board.
Another solid pop off for that one here.
Matching the pace of Dialoc and then some at the moment.
The energy is palpable. I mean, this loser side of top 8, this shows how high the stakes are.
Wake up armor again. I mean, the tremor is there. Oh, actually turns it into an armored launcher. Nuji wants to take the life lead. Oh, no! I've got a mix-up of my own. You're not the only one playing Tremor, mate. The jump back just to make the overhead whiff. Nuji's sixth sense for when to go for those air ball rolls has been on the money.
Max range on the overhead here with the low side. And still keep you honest with these blocks off the Tremor assist.
Dash it grab. Smart stuff from Dialoc. Corner now.
Uh-oh.
I think was really looking for the untechable. All right, still alive. However, advantage Dialoc. Down 1. Oh, hang on a minute.
Install. Okay, you gotta make it count. We got the opener.
We still have the install ready though. A bit harder to establish it at this range, I would imagine. Dash cancel.
If you drop out, this is going to be your game here.
Oh no, Melina.
Yeah.
She's going to get stunned in a minute, isn't she? Oh, yes. That was a good attempt though. Dialoc, I mean, importantly, that install at least got the break out of Dialoc for this round.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no opportunity for Fatal Blow on this one here, going into the next round. Already had that sped. Had two open opportunities on the install, so it was certainly close. Dive does get whiffed. Let's get the punish though from Dialoc.
Fake out on the Tremor. Oh, that one was a bit risky.
No call out there for Dialoc.
Oh,
Not quite ready,
Dialoc
but
knew.
we're swinging. Yeah.
He knew it whiffed, but it's so likely opponents are going to try and do quick highs to try and punish it.
Right.
Was ready with the micro duck. That's such an advanced tactic.
Block on the overhead this time around. The Flawless still trying to steal it back with the down one, but Nuji knows. Does get the teleport and corner position once again with a massive damage burst.
Oh, hang on a minute.
It's a massive force.
Unfortunate. Did get the higher damage path. Oh, wait, the drop from Dialoc.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, let her rock.
Yeah. I see. Why did you Flawless?
You know, he went to Dialoc and said, why didn't you flawless block? So I think the idea there was to try and get the bait, because if you try and flawless block, you release a button, ball roll catches you. However, that was very much an all or nothing decision. Unfortunately for Nuji, didn't work out, but still, you know, 2-0 for Dialoc, but Nuji putting some work in here. Needs to establish just a little bit more. All right, the small game, once again, overhead low.
I mean, we're still establishing that high-low game pretty consistently on the side of Nuji. Dialoc is just so dialed in for the defense here.
It's a big part of Melina's game. She's an explosive character. She can be unpredictable, but she also... Oh, a bit too late on the whip punish. Saw it and tried to challenge first, but just a little bit too slow.
Got that launcher here. Let's get the knockdown. Jesus. Don't stand up, please. We're walking it down. Oh, does guard crush here, though.
Oh, there's the launcher. Dialoc pushing Nuji to the corner. Oh,
No.
plus frames into the launch. And that will be match point here for Dialoc. It's crazy to think that if he wins this, it's far from over. Got to get through Nuji first. Nuji plus frames.
Nice.
Oh,
Big swing.
Haymaker to the face right there.
Oh. Didn't extend there. Good. Pumping the brakes. Now we're going to get this big axe swing. The armor on the
Meaty
command
armor.
grab.
Easy armor at that. Good block on the overhead low, but the spacing perfectly put you to a sweep distance. Dialoc
Sweep.
playing little MK of his own.
Oh! Imagine, though, the down two would have... Okay, you know what? I don't need to imagine anymore. It did exactly what I thought it
You
would.
know he was looking for it. The smile he gave Nuji the moment it landed. Oh, we were just playing a game of chicken there, and it will be Nuji losing his head. But Nuji, unfortunately, out of the tournament. I know top 8 was his goal, and you know he gave it one hell of a shot there against one of America's best. So shout outs to Nuji by all means. And well, Dialoc. It's only the beginning for poor old Dialoc. So plenty more games. Gotta be won.
Dialoc. Wow, that is a sentence that I wouldn't expect at this point. I mean, especially so early on the Lucha side of things here, you know, having a path, an opportunity to go up against Gotham again for the run back here.
Oh,
that is going to be the big one.
You're right. And Dialoc, so, you know, when Dialoc came up to me after he lost to Gotham, he didn't come up to me, sorry, I sat next to him, and he was like, I already know what to do. I already know what to do about that. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, well, you know.
Ever
maybe.
the showman Dialoc, honestly. Like, I already know what to do, but walking up is Gotham here for our next set coming up. The potential is there, and we'll see if Gotham can continue on this path.
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I can see. I think we're doing a little bit of a shuffle with the match queue, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so we are, due to some time constraints, because they are very strict on the venue here, we are going to shuffle around, go right into winners finals here, and we'll continue the run. Yeah, I believe there's a hard 10 o'clock out, I believe, for
I
this
believe
venue.
so.
Yeah.
I want to confirm with production, are those other matches, sorry, is there a separate stream for those matches? Tron Gang.
Yeah.
Tron Gang.
And that's just Tron Gang, one word.
Yes.
All right, cool. So for people that want to see, and I encourage you to check all of these. It's a real shame we can't get them here, actually. Being able to go to the Tron Gang stream, one word. That is where the next 2 losers matches will be taking place. They will be streamed. They will not be streamed here, but you can watch them. I suggest very much you get that multi-stream thing going, get both those windows open, because There is a lot on the line for 4 players in this top 8. You don't want to miss a single thing. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, because this is going to be some tight competition, especially with the emotion that we saw in those earlier matches from Snake Dough, right? It's definitely pretty exciting to run through this here, but we still have this exciting winners finals, right? We've already crossed the threshold here for Lavender.
Jax.
The baseline objective completed. Now, the true goal, taking the whole thing, right? That is the potential that is on the line. But can Gotham stop that? Keep the VSFighting Championship here in the home country.
I feel like he's just been on an absolute rampage in this tournament, which is something that you love to see. You know, Gotham's the kind of player that you don't see him in every event, and don't really see Gotham in online events much at all, if at all, to be honest with you. The offline killer, I really think.
The offline killer, I see. The sneaking in, you know, living up to the namesake, the Sonic Ninja.
Now, if Lavender Rain can win this and get minimum second, that sounds pretty good to me.
How experienced do you feel you're against Takeda? Because there's so few far between.
I think Takeda is quite a popular character online in the World of Combat League, but they don't play like Lavender Rain.
No. All right. Actually overextended there with the spin on the back forward here, but now that we're back at this corner, defense is on the line as we walk this down. Still gets a shot out of the sky. 2-4 series. Nice. Got the energy burst here to get a little safety net. Ooh, and I love it. We go for the whip ride here just to get a little extra hang time.
Maybe trying to make some of those air rockets whip as well,
Yeah.
but Gotham immediately sort of adjusting to that and going in for the close range ones just to create that explosion. It's just another obstacle. Oh, instant air low. We're getting naughty. EX. Yes, indeed. I want that damage and the safe jump. Looking for the buttons. Immediate, cheeky little overhead there. Lavender Rain navigating this neutral just so well.
Cool. Ground pound comes through. That was the 1-2 finish.
Excuse me, that immediate up block just caused me to start coughing. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
See.
I got 2 of them over here. I'm good.
Oh yeah, you do. I gave mine away. All right.
Send the whip out here. Gets that plus frame here for the energy wave. Safety net.
Anti-air. All right. Mix-ups again. We've seen this. Oh, we've seen this before. That is such a good setup. And if you try and challenge, wow.
Launch. That combo starter is actually pretty significant there on the side of Sector, but opened up. Let's get the back forward 2 side swap.
Unfortunate whiff there on the forward 4. Not only are you getting punished for it, but now, I mean, a complete reverse momentum of Lavender Rain, who's already taken the first. Oh, wow.
Utilizing the standing 4.
We are going to go in for the ambush there.
Whoa.
I mean, it's going to cost a lot, but we're going to regenerate Tremor between the rounds, and we needed that damage to win the round. So, spend it.
Look how close we are to this corner here. No extra room for Lavender to escape. I feel like some of the mid screen is where Lavender might benefit. Drop short of the jump arc there with the air shuriken.
Gotham's know-how for when and what kind of rocket to go for has been pretty on the money, like the close versions, whether it's medium, whether it's close.
1-1.
All right.
Still in the 4 series.
Set up. Oh, tried to be even cheekier with it, the forward 4, whiffing entirely. But with no meter, Gotham knows you're not going to really be able to punish me super hard with that. I'll save my meter, thank you very much.
Watch the buffer here, trying to sneak that down too. No jump, but that was very preemptive here. Trying to get Jax to anti-air. Another shuriken toss, blocks the airdrop.
This is such an interesting neutral to me. Both characters with really strong airborne options. Nice grab, and we have a Jax. Combo time. Now, hard knockdown or shuriken? Shuriken.
Oh yeah. With the shuriken, try to close the gap again. The way that Lavender is really trying to navigate this airspace, especially between these projectiles, is truly fascinating. Being very cautious and yet super aggressive to make sure we get close, but Gotham already answering back a strong route for this corner. Ooh, that too would have been devastating there coming from Takeda.
That's the round, and that will be the game. Wow, crazy how quickly things can turn around on either side here. I mean, it's just, this is an explosive match. High damage too.
High damage. some fancy routes going from Takeda. Then, of course, death by 1,000 bombs into massive damage to get that strong confirmed corner situation on the side of Takeda, or excuse me, from Sector.
All right, game number 1. I feel like so much happened in that first game.
It really
to be honest
did.
with you.
It's a lot of those micro interactions that have been happening, like at this spacing, right? They're both full screen. Lavender trying to close that gap against Gotham, flamethrower push away, and that was supposed to be wit to grab you out of the sky.
Nope, it's my knee. My knee and my combo. Oh, lovely punish there, Lavender Rain.
Nice, stand for extend.
Set up time, knockdown, keeps the shuriken, delayed wake up to try and mitigate some of that.
Got to recognize, too, a lot of those starters here off the punch buttons from Takeda are high, so we're going to see a duck coming from Gotham.
Lavender Rain definitely had an idea there. You want to try and jump in? Oh, look for some kind of air-to-air. No one home. Gotham whiffs it, gets punished, forced to use that breaker.
Give that stand. Jump 2, rather. Nice jump in, and the jump 2 does get shut down again.
10-second penalty, though. Oh, doesn't matter. We're not going to need Tremor for this combo. 2-1-2. Close. And, I mean, look, yeah. With how many projectiles were available there, very unlikely Lavender Rain was coming out on top there.
Fight.
Stagger pressure again, though. Close, that could have been a punish right there. I don't think we got the block stun on that.
What? How quick was that whip punish?
Had to be so quick in those small windows of opportunity at this level. Full charge backing off here. Bombs away. Oh, the slide was very clever.
Tremor's aftershock punch from actually full screen. I mean, come on now.
Nice.
Punishes down one. Yeah, always looking for that.
Extend bombs away. The EX edition here with the meter burn.
All right, set up again. Overhead low. Looks for it. The low's going to come out meaty on wake up. What?
Yeah, really surprised about that record right there.
Oh, drops the standing 3, and that is a clean punish. Lavender Rain was more than prepared for that. Fakes that was so brave. That was so bold, I can't believe it.
Stagger again. Tries to get low and still has this meter burn potential off the bomb. 16 seconds left. We just hold down.
Oh. Manages to interrupt Tremor. 10 seconds on the clock! Threads the needle with a neutral jump. And Gotham ties things up in this winners final 1-1.
Quite the neutral jump to avoid that overhead.
I will be honest with you, right? And I'm not running before I can walk. If Gotham makes it into Grand Finals winner's side, with the sheer pedigree of players, both in person and overseas, I think that will be a very surprising outcome for pretty much everyone.
Absolutely. Like you said, not traveling too much here. This is a great way to prove your own strength, even out of this region.
This is what the offline majors are all about. It really is. Players that don't get the everyday opportunity to constantly compete, but you never know how hard someone's been grinding until it's tournament day.
Look at the charge here, plus frames. Hold on to this next missile.
I think in that situation, Lavender Rain might have been more content to take the grab version because it's going to scale so much more than the forward 4 did.
Nice, actually really quick, calling out for Shuriken Bomb. Watch this approach though, and I love that Lavender doesn't press the issue, like trying to rush too quickly to close that gap. Just takes her time through each explosion. When you have this life lead, there's no need to press the issue whatsoever. 30 seconds left.
Lavender Rain's doing the right thing. He's content to dodge these missiles, but not even have to block them, right? If you're not blocking anything, there's no chip. So he's maintaining this life lead.
Got some extra hang time. Respecting the tremor here. No quick follow-up, but you own this corner now. This is a brilliant spot for Lavender Rain. Has life lead. Just needs to make sure we keep Gotham blocking. Oh, the
Chase
anti-air!
down! What a choice from Lavender Rain! And with 5 seconds left, the Jax is that you don't have time. You don't have time. Get out of here, Jax. I'm at least going to slap you in the head. That's going to be my reward. I'd rather the round, though.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that we spent on that second Jax there. With the 5 seconds left, there was very little outside of a fatal blow that Gotham could have done to finish the round. We could have seen that resource going into here. Still just going to get back, though, with 50% on Jax.
All right, well, we start again. It's kind of neutral, very heavily dependent on life lead. Oh, did not expect the tremor to get pulled there. But again, at this point, we're not looking for huge combos. We're just looking for a life lead, so we're the one that's a bit more in control. However, oh no, Lavender Rain!
Yeah, missed
Caught
the
out.
stand too.
Okay.
Full shot. Now the barrage of missiles continues. We have to close the gap. We can't play that jumping game like we did in the first round.
Such a big, oh, big jump in.
There's a
Breaker.
different type of jumping game that we can play, and that's the aggressive jump in to get that hit.
Very much so. Oh, waits for it. Uh-oh. Oh no, Tremor. Tremor, where are you? We need you, mate.
Nice dash.
It whipped. Lavender Rain has been navigating this. I would call it a minefield, but if it's in the air, it's probably the totally opposite thing. Right, Jack's time. Right.
Oh, no!
Went for some kind of side switch, I can only imagine that was.
It's that down back 3 potential there where you get the side swap. And nice! Quick opener with 12 seconds left. We get this fatal blow.
Oh my god, he buffered that? I mean, I guess if he blocked it, he might have been able to just go like, wah, 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 wah. You know, he throws all those shurikens. Lavender Rain found it. That was one hell of a way to end that game, but with a 2-1 advantage now, only 1 game needed for a minimum second place. A shot at the grand finals. Maybe be the champion overall, but let's wait a minute, see if Gotham can pull this one back. But Lavender Rain in charge. Oh, what a punish. So ready.
Oh, dunk. Let's get the backbreaker. Just tries to get the setup here. We already have a respectable amount of damage at 322.
And we have gorgeous conversions.
Ooh.
Tries to just jump out and wake up. No, you don't, my friend. Get back down here. Jax, I need you.
Goodness. These combos look fantastic from Takeda, but I have to stress how tricky it is to be this consistent with Takeda. And you'll notice that some of these characters having that type of routing here to get that potential. I mean, you see it in Cyrax, you see it in Takeda. I mean, that's masterful play from Lavender. Oh, a little bit too far for Jax.
Oh
Nice.
my lord, that was sick. You almost never see a Takeda player do that version of a jump in. I forget that button exists.
Back forward 3 from the skies alone. Oh, jump, empty, nothing coming from either side on that one.
Yeah, Gotham's trying to play it safe at the moment. Oh no! Got caught trying to punish.
Some
Sight, you thought?
There's some visual noise on that. I didn't even recognize that Tremor was out until it was too late.
Now in the lead, but for how long? I'm looking at 2 Jacks and I'm looking at almost 3 bar. That can shred.
Very quickly indeed. Seconds left. The slide into the DMs. That's about all that Takeda can get off of that one though. Overhead.
Not the worst overhead in the world to get hit by at the moment. Back 3-4. Gotham's still alive. 1 more round now. Match point for Lavender Rain, but it's now an opportunity for Gotham to bring us to yet another Game 5.
Ground pound though. Misses the final shot. Nice dash up the low. Doesn't get anything here. Ooh. Yeah, the 4 not going to connect unfortunately against Gotham.
All right, both players with a breaker stocked. 1 bar spent by Lavender Rain though. A bold decision, but 1. We'll see if it pays off now.
The 2 to adjust
No
actually the
break.
hitbox angle, but yeah, this is not looking good with no break.
Right, Sidewinder again. Plus, backs up. So we're punished, but again, does not want to overextend. Does not want to take a risk. Goes into the EX Sidewinder, okay, we can't break now. Even if Jax gets clipped here, that's health that Lavender Rain cannot afford to lose. Oh no, and it's going from bad to worse. EX has to try and flawless block, but how can you? We are going for a Game 5 again.
I think that's just the situation where we have reserved ourselves to our fate. Once we spent both Jaxes off the table there, it's just kind of, all right, I'm out of the resources. I have to try to flawless the entire way. Nothing, only short of a miracle. That's the only way to be able to cross that threshold of victory. Let's go back to the character select here just for a moment of reprieve. 2-all in this winner's finals.
I can definitely hear this crowd occasionally. They're chanting for Gotham. It's a very easy answer as to who this crowd wants to see take it, but Lavender Rain, one of Mortal Kombat's finest and the greatest Takeda on the planet, is going to try and stop that.
It's a way here. We can trade explosives all day. Nice. Connects with the ankles here, so trying to close the gap. Get
I
some
am
extra hang time.
loving this just spatial awareness from both players.
Yeah.
It's such a magical dance, isn't it?
I feel like I'm watching Unreal again. Hold on.
Yeah, I love piece of arena FPS, mate. I'm right at home. Airborne grenade launcher, spam tunnels with it. Oh, hang on a minute.
And
Let's
who
confirm.
cracks under pressure first? It ends up being Lavender Rain on that sequence.
This has been all Gotham so far. Tremor has been slapped, so gone for 10 seconds. That's an unfortunate trade. Lavender Rain needed to catch you. You can't be sent full screen now. Oh.
Sneaking that record. Nice run up with the anti-air, just the stand one stagger. Not a whole lot we get off of this, so we keep it short and simple.
Do not think my man wanted that. Either way, Gotham, match point, 1 round away from grand finals, winners side 0.
Oh my goodness. Rocket to the face, shields up.
Armor knows the tech. That ain't free, my friend. I want you to eat this flamethrower.
The game begins anew. I've played these games before!
Oh, the Sidewinder as well! Has to break, but waits for the teleport to put you near the corner. Lovely patience from Lavender Rain, but probably the only breaker we're getting for the rest of the game.
Oh. Forward, actually with the forward advancing normal on that one too, so you're able to avoid that explosive and still threaten the space against Gotham, but what a jump from Gotham!
Got anti-aired last time, did an instant jump 3 just to make that angle hit. I mean, the adaptation is instant.
Oh no.
This is all Gotham so far. This is all UK. Is it going to be enough, though? The patience on the Tremor. Tries to go for it. Whiffs the standing 3. Gets clipped by the forward 1. Lavender Rain, you have to make this count, mate.
The stare down here. I mean, that's the thing of it. Gotham doesn't have to open up. We get this throw. Better positioning. Rockets away. The overhead, the first time we've seen it in this set.
Energy wave. It's going to be so hard for Lavender Rain to make this comeback, and Jack's getting hit. Is the last thing you wanted. You cannot afford to take anything here. EX Sidewinder. What's next?
8 seconds. It's over.
Oh, my lord. 5 seconds. How do you find it? Willie, all these overheads in the world. And we're going to go for a fatal blow because it's genuinely the last thing. Yo, Jax, get out of my face. Get out of my face, man. Come on.
I do honestly appreciate, though, that delay on the shuriken throws from the fatal blow, because quite frankly, I might have cracked into that too. Thought, it's over, you're done. Nah.
So, we've been talking all top 8 long, all tournament long, about the progression that is so necessary for our 4 internationals. Now, like grand finals winner side is a player that, points-wise, hasn't got a hope in hell of making final combat. Should have gone to more events.
I do believe we have our update here. I was refreshing the Start GG to see.
We have Grr versus Snake Doe up next. Oh wait, is the other one happened? Sorry. Has it already happened?
It's happened.
Okay, cool. As soon as we have the result, we'll check it out. But Grr versus Snake Doe is next, which, I mean, oh no! All right, here we are. we're entering this domain, Zero.
Yeah. So per Tento, the comfortability has been achieved, but we want to be extremely comfortable as we continue forward, right? On the side of Snake Doe, or does Grr come out on top? This silence is palpable right now. I'm not comfortable. Please, can I hear something for this next match?
You know,
let's give it up for the crowd for a little bit.
The thing is, though, we're a British crowd.
Thank you, please. Good Lord.
But we're looking at, this is stressful for people, right?
Yeah.
So we're a British crowd, and we love pantomimes and stuff. I was half expecting everyone to go, ooh.
That would be terrifying. That scared me out the
crowd,
building.
come on, look, it's getting late here, right? Give me a, oh. Oh, yes, he did. He definitely did that wake-up fatal blow. He's a scrub.
Okay, we got the side stream here.
Ooh, all right, so currently, we're rocking the double.
We are.
So, currently what's happening on the other stream right now, Dialoc is 2-1 on Kitana Khan and has just brought himself to match point. You take care of that one.
Yeah, Tron Gaming already on final round. This is intense.
You take care of that
I
one.
gotta take care of this?
I'll take care of... No, I'm going to point that way. I'll take care of this one. We're doing double duty. Katana Khan has just landed a net and is mix it. You've seen that.
Yeah, we're doing that. And then what's going on over here? The start, just a punch to the face.
All right, we got a bit of time actually.
Okay, cool. The button
checking.
Gooed up is Dialoc right now.
No, all right, crowd. If I do this, can you all see it? Yeah,
Please. I do appreciate the shot here. I mean, Dialoc is down at a deficit right now in terms of health.
You know, someone that has just tuned in is going, "You idiot! Dialog's not on the screen."
Dialoc's not playing. You're
What
right.
are you
Sorry,
talking about? Oh wait, no. Katana Khan actually looks like he's about to bring it to a game. This is.
Oh
I've never
my
done this before. This is. All right, it's actually game 5 now. Katana Khan versus Dialoc. And again, Dialoc, game 5, but you got to win that.
This could be a 30-second delay. They could already be playing in the next one too.
If we're about to start that match and like Dialoc starts walking up the stairs, we're like, wait, no, what happened? But if he loses, it's like, no, wait, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
My life is
All right.
his fault.
Load screen going through. Snake Doe versus Grr.
Your oppression.
These matches are happening literally at the same time. It's the-
Yeah, quite the quote. The clash is happening at the exact same time.
All right, we got a match to call, and 2 players that also, they need to outplace each other.
Okay, nice roll here. Yo, Striker with the machine gun.
Yes, indeed. This is the first time in the top 8 we've seen the Havoc Striker. This is kind of shaping up to be like the new go-to team for Havoc. You know,
Right.
it's Havoc Striker. Shouts to Beyond Toxic, the originator of this team back in the day. But Striker now better than ever. My man's got his backwards hat. He's got his machine gun. He ain't afraid of no one. He's just a man.
He's a vigilante on his own. No badge, just running around.
Right.
Nice launcher though.
Pretty
Ooh.
even, Stevens.
I'm not sure this direction we wanted the grenades to come out. A little early cameo press.
Dialog's on match point, by the way. I know, this isn't actually for the people at home. I'm sure you're doing a joint stream. This is for the people in the audience that want to know what's happening as well. Right, Grr.
Oh, just outside the range here. The tail shot. You're under arrest.
You're going to jail, son! Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, he is! Oh,
Wait! What are you doing? Snake Doe. You gotta.
oh, unfortunate. But look, first game of the set, get that out of your system. Just get out of your system.
Trying to shake off those nerves here again. I mean, you've already achieved a stellar performance here up against VGY and still trying to make an even further appearance in this top 8. Oh, Dialoc is about to take this one too.
Dialoc just beat Katana Khan 3-2. So you know, people in the crowd. So Dialoc's still in. He's still doing his thing. Right.
Full screen position here. Back forward does get blocked. Just stop. Please don't aggress against me. Grenades out with Goreball to support here as we close the gap. Caught by the overhead. I feel like we try to get that flawless, just mistimed. Ooh. Big stop now. Full extension after. And the corner position. A strong spot to be here on the side of Grr. A lot of plus frames to the side of Mataro.
All right. So, all the rest of this damage cannot be broken. Snake Doe. Do you use it to maybe look? Oh, no, we do. We spend the meter. Gets the roll though. Oh wait, we got a fatal blow. How much is? I was about to say, how much was that about to do? Anti-air standing 1, and that will be game number 1 for Grr. All right. Restart match straight away.
Round 1.
This is one of the scarier matches. You know, I'm sure we will do the maths later. I'm not going to attempt to do it right now because this tournament still isn't over.
Absolutely.
But this, to me, this feels like an important one.
It's a nail biter for sure.
I feel it in my bones, Zero.
All right, nice block here on the Goreball right after it gets reflected. The haymaker here, excellent flawless, and we're out of dodge.
Yep, just in case you blocked it, Motaro, if no one got my back, I know Motaro teleport got my back. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Oh!
Jeez.
Rolled into that face first, and he's got no skin on his lips.
It's quite the chapping on there.
Oh, you get sand in that, bro. All right, there's the simulacrum. Oh,
Okay.
the 2-for-1, but has the blocks. All right, uses to go Motaro instead. Uh-oh, clone time.
Ooh.
I don't know where that first hit was, to be honest with you.
Quite smart to save on the break, but the throw Grr with the roundup.
Round 2.
All right.
What was that roar?
Yo, Gears, it's a full moon.
You know you make those yourself, right? Like you don't have to be afraid of that.
Oh, found it. He kicks so low, but hits so high.
There's another tail shot. Stay far away.
Thing is, even though those handcuffs, they do connect, at this situation, it doesn't mean much. I mean, look how little damage it did.
At least helps you to get maybe a step further, but at full screen, it's already too far to take advantage of anything. All right, tilt and tumble, but we got the support.
Hesitated on that punish, and for good reason. You were about to eat lead if you tried to get a significant punish on that one.
Let's get the run up. One interrupts.
Frames, delay, tick throw. Oh my lord, so much damage.
Oh,
Does miss time
no.
Motaro, but the rewind. You thought you could punish me. Ha, think again. Tech.
Nice tech. Last touch, it's all we need. Grr up 2-0.
All right, character select. If anything, just a little bit of time, right? So, Grr very clearly is the one leading the charge. He's in control of everything. He's spacing his buttons better. Snake Doe is constantly having to come to him. He's playing Grr's game. But, are we going to see a cameo change?
Motaro.
This is a big decision.
It really
'Cause
is.
You're putting a lot into this cameo choice.
If anything, I could see you opting for Movado. We saw the Darius earlier, though.
But it's the Darius is so good, but the question is, Darius, will it work on Grr? Because
Chameleon.
wait a
Really?
minute.
Laboratory.
Wait a minute. Havoc Chameleon?
I'm trying to think of why you would probably route into this here. Maybe it's the extra projectiles that you get on the screen to kind of support. You do have...
Round
I have never seen this team in my life.
I mean, you do get that katana extensions off of this team up here. Well, it certainly can't be projectiles you're worried about. Maybe it is off the tail shot.
I mean, the glow's going to deal with Motaro projectile at the very least, and that Motaro shot has been the thorn in your backside at the moment.
You know, I was thinking maybe we call for Movado just to close the gap pretty consistently and still keep that close range pressure.
Thing is, though, the Movado works great defensively, but Grr, he's not interested in getting close.
Right.
Look, back to full screen we go.
And how do we play this game? This is your move.
Genuinely do not know how to call this team. Back when the Chameleon meta was a thing, Havoc was a very different character, and you didn't see the team.
Another gore ball again. We're closing the gap here, but the threat of teleport. You don't want to rush and lose this position.
Wow! Sticking the button out and that overhead finds its mark. Simulate from again. A bar for nothing. And the rewind! You're just not allowed to hit me! Oh! Imagine if that came back. Grr is just masterfully playing this.
18 seconds left.
The king of the timeout. Grr is the king of the timeout! And he finds it from the turret as well! Woo. 10 seconds left. You're hitting armor. You think I care, mate? You think I care?
5 seconds and there's nothing that
You
Snake Doe can
can't.
do.
There's nothing you can do, and Grr is on match point. Elimination match, might I remind everybody.
Yeah, I don't know on this cameo pick. Again, the Darius mixed pressure would have been there, but you're losing out on, again, that close range situation here. I'm thinking of the back assist Movado, who's got the tether to bring you close, or, you know, if you really want to entertain the idea, we saw earlier, like, that Serena's at, but that, I just... All right, still gets this throw. Back to Molina's. Cameo setup here. Tries to sneak with that low as well off the similar crub.
I mean, make no mistake, the reason that Snake Doe is here in the first place is because he has been an absolute powerhouse this year. It's just, this is a matter of minuscule points.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Let's get the follow-up here off the Molina assist. Nice.
Wow, the 1-1. Lovely hit confirm. No rewind, no breaker. Torso spin secures that round. A round that Snake Doe desperately needs.
Fight.
Counter projectile here. Yeah, unfortunately not going to catch that teleport. Blocks the tornado.
That was a mix, by the way.
Yeah.
That string can go low. Oh, doesn't get the dive kick, but at that point, damage is done. Who cares? Shake it off. Snake Doe. Grr knows, look, if you've got that glow, I can't throw nothing.
Trying to maintain this life lead while you still can at a full screen range. And you're out of range of tail shot there unless you go for the standing tail shot, the triple attack. Ducks and the patience they have does get the opener, but that unfortunate time stop and rewind.
Gonna take a little bit of time for Grr to build that back. However, wait, SnakeDoe finds it. Oh my god, we pop it once more. No resources left besides Motaro for Grr, but is that gonna be all my man needs? Oh wow, opened up.
Whoa. Right, there's Katana extension I was talking about earlier,
no,
but the drop! And a drop from Grr.
I mean,
Oh!
look, it's a stressful situation. Oh,
Finish a
finds
game.
it.
Finally a game for SnakeDoe. But you are locked in for this Chameleon pick for the rest of the set.
But the ideas are there, right? But execution's not 1000% on point. I mean, I don't think this is exactly SnakeDoe's main team, but he has the team, right?
Yes.
He's got it, and he's thinking, right, whatever it is that I need in this matchup, this is what it's giving.
Right.
So there is going to be an element of probably having to get reacquainted with it as we see it now. And that is so scary in tournament.
Really, trying to make this last minute adjustment because I don't think we ran this through pools whatsoever on the side of SnakeDoe.
You know in your heart it could definitely be the right choice, but you also know it's not your most practiced team.
Indeed. All right, respecting the space here. We're in for a long haul here on this patient routing.
Oh yeah, we could have plenty more timeouts where that came from.
Ooh,
Snap.
nice.
Yeah, and we're gonna just build back up our hourglasses. Decent knockdown. 270 hourglasses stocked. Wow, the range of that trip.
Another rewind. Wants to hold this life lead. Reflect.
Punish.
Oh, okay.
No reflect this time.
Side swap to the corner. Brilliant call here from SnakeDoe. Jake Glaive coming through.
All right, corner combo. Yep, side switch just to make sure we get ourselves back where we want to be. Oh! Armor escapes. There is a breaker available, but getting stunned by Geras. Oh!
Ooh.
Little bit hopeful on that. And the punishing side switching throw, optimal.
Yes. Better positioning here for this next round. Great awareness on that fatal blow. We saw some folks get caught by that. Nice armor through.
Oh, that's huge for SnakeDoe.
It does it again.
Oh my god! Ow, Melina! Get out of here! Alright, that's gonna just combo outright. The Glaive!
Whoa!
God, from round the world right there.
That's kind of huge there for SnakeDoe. Look, again, this lead threatening a 2-all situation.
Alright, there's the Sand Simulacrum. From this, you know, this is where Grr is he doesn't necessarily play like himself when he's in that mode. He is a lot more risky because you can take those risks.
Exactly.
Oh, we're out. Rewind available for another time.
Ooh. Nice
Grr.
back.
This is going to be a monumental final game should SnakeDoe find just less than 300 health, right? There's not much left. But you're going to have to get through a rewind and maybe even a breaker at this rate. You got a Hitman 3 times?
Here we are, 27 seconds left. If you get past that 10-second threshold, you should be okay. Whoa, could have been far worse.
I love the sweet punish. He doesn't want to let you break.
True.
He can't afford to let you break. Tries to punish. Oh, the 1-1! That's going to be enough! And SnakeDoe bringing us to a game 5. I mean, at this point, is it worth me even constantly pointing out the game 5? Because I feel like the later we get in this bracket, even that match that was on the other stream between Katana and Dialoc, that was game 5 as well. This is just where we're at the end of the season. To remind people that might have just joined us in person or those that are joining us on stream, wherever you're watching it, this is the final pro competition spot before the World Finals next month.
Yes,
So,
yes.
you know, leaderboard points are, it's now or never.
See, so get into that glaive stance here. So
Daggers.
Nice throw.
This Chameleon just allowing SnakeDoe to not constantly necessarily be the one that has to chase every time.
jump.
Has more to work with at a range that Grr has been so in control for the first 2 games. Whiffs the back 2 though. Grr finds it. Ends with the side switch. There's an hourglass stocked, and importantly, I've got the whole screen to work with. Oh no! Watch your toes!
Side swap again here, Molina extension. I think you hit the right of it, right? You're just slowing things down, trying to keep up with this life lead. You're still able to zone with these glaives coming out from Chameleon and still chipping away on Gorball health. Nice! Back 2 again.
But for another time, you need to work harder. All right, rewind spent. Ooh, safe jump, plus frames. Flawless block on the sweep, are you serious?
18 seconds left. Look how often we are going so close to threaten the timeouts.
So close to timeout, and projectile chipping is how you maybe bring it back, and you got 10 seconds. You just had to deal with Jade Blue. All right, Scoop, Snake Doe, match point, Grr. So comfortable in those first 2 games. This change to Chameleon has been everything. Right, you can't break this. And now you can, the damage has been done. Hold on to the resources.
All right, watch the low. Gets the jump out brilliantly timed. Maybe expecting like another overhead situation that we saw. Whoa, the armor, but Grr has seen that one before.
Yes, indeed. There's the Jade blow once more. All right, command grab. Can't turn it into a combo. Grr, not going to be too sad about that. Oh, the bait!
See, this is what I was wondering. How often we utilize and cycle through these options that Jade gives in the command
He
grab.
rolled under his own reflected projectile. Are you kidding me?
Quick reactions here. It was only a matter of time that Snake Doe would start implementing this next layer of offense. Launcher.
All right, possibly one more mix. The armor is spent. Grr needs to find something.
Very quickly stocked up on an hourglass.
At this health thing, Ghira's Fatal Blow does so much damage. If he can find a snap, you're not going to be able to break anything. Wait, all right, where's it going to go? The breaker is used, but we've got 1 hourglass. We still have Fatal Blow.
Watch this time, though. 15 seconds once again. It could be
Whiff
everything!
punish! The whiff punished! Grr finds it. Motaro. Final round again, 0.
And no resources on the table. You have just a single bar on the side of Snake Doe. You know it's going to come down to another nail biter. I would be shocked if we end this without 10 seconds left on the clock.
The resources are almost even Stevens as well. Grr, I mean,
Yeah.
may as well have a bar, you know?
It's going down to the wire no matter what. Big jumping and quite the challenge with the down 1 anti-air.
Down 1 anti-air, straight out of Mortal Kombat 9, mate. Punish. No, too far. Too far.
Brilliant blocked. Doesn't overcommit though. Doesn't chase things down against Grr. Couple back 4s.
Every single one of those is going to be monumental. I mean, he's already got half a life lead.
Ball, the stress is mounting. Watch it. The overhead finally hits.
Oh! Straight back into the corner. Good
Block
block.
that overhead and the teleport.
Motaro! The eternal wingman! Big
Jump
jump!
in!
Oh, wait. No, he breaks it! He breaks it! All right, decent damage, 3 bars of meter, no hourglasses, only 1 for Grr. Oh my God, how is this gonna end?
Absolutely nuts. The Jade Glaive keeps you locked in. You can't escape.
Good block on the overhead. If Snake Doe wants to commit to one of these mix-ups, oh my God, wait! He finds it! He finds it! And that is going to be Snake Doe, the pop-off. A well-earned pop-off.
With a massive pop-off, well-deserved. We can all breathe. We can all breathe as Snake Doe solidifies their position for final combat. Oh, I'm worried. I'm watching Snake Doe. Like, you got water? You good?
That was an experience.
Oh.
Grr, unfortunately eliminated. I mean, we absolutely have to give it up for Grr, forever the people's champ. And like I said, has been the most traveled player in the pro competition. Has just had such a wild time going all over. But these kind of heartbreaks, I don't know how to feel. I'm heartbroken, but at the same time, I'm really happy for Snake Doe as well. It's like, there's too many emotions to count at the moment. Let me have a quick look here.
Not the notes.
All right, so, yeah, I think we're still in a decent situation there. Yeah, how about that? Snake Doe takes it over Grr, and that now in another really, really close game.
Yes.
And looks like we're setting up for, these matches, man.
I can't take it. It's too stressful. It's all coming down to this.
We'll move the camera over in a minute.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Dialoc has to succeed here. Has to take the dub over Snake Doe, who is currently on fire right now, coming high over cloud 9 after that victory there, I'm sure, through Grr, and now advancing ever closer. Just grand finals position here. I mean, what a performance for Snake Doe to constantly solidify. And now you're additionally gatekeeping even further if you can knock Dialoc out of this bracket.
Well, the thing is, I was actually talking to... Oh, yeah, by the way, it's Dialoc versus Snake Doe, by the way. I was talking to Snake Doe this morning, before everything started. And the pressure that he was feeling, and, you know, there's definitely an element of this that is out of his hands. It hasn't been just him that he's been sort of trying to play for. It's also been Scorpion Prox, you know, because Scorpion Prox was another player that was so close in the final combat leaderboard. He couldn't make it here. Now, you know, Lavender Rain is currently sitting in losers finals.
Right.
So there's, like I've said, many more variables, and right at the end of this tournament, people online will crunch those numbers and we'll know exactly where we stand. But yeah, the pressure for Snake Doe hasn't just been on him. I think he's thinking more about, you know, his own personal journey here now. But
You know,
I don't envy what's on their minds. I really don't.
you certainly don't. This is another situation that Dialoc has been through before. Of course, a veteran of the scene, right? And has been in these high-intensity moments before to come out on top. It might just be another day in the office for Dialoc. But Snake Doe also a lot on the line, like you said here, trying to make things a little worse for Dialoc, especially if this means that you put Dialoc in an LCQ situation. Right, and off to a brilliant start right now. Good air combo routing here. Actually, wait a minute.
It is a button check.
I was gonna say.
Look, NetherRealm players and their button checks do my bloody head in.
I saw the full screen pop up and I'm like, wait a minute, that's one too many hits that we're taking here. This is what's going on. All right.
General shot.
Right.
Let's hear it, folks. Who's got Dialoc on this one? All right. Wow. All right. All right.
It's
The
so
slow
sad.
build.
I just heard one. Woo.
Woo. But who's got it for Snake Doe taking this one?
Not bad either way. Thing is, there's no British people on the screen right now.
Oh, that's what it is, huh?
Yeah.
Upset about the invaders. Okay. All right. I see.
Hey, we welcomed you with open arms this weekend.
I do appreciate that, actually. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going into Chameleon again. Maybe this tournament is like has unlocked some internal like confidence in this team.
Okay. All it took was that one game. At the very least, this is your test bed. You have an opportunity, even if you go down, you can make that cameo swap. But I mean, look, you're keeping Dialoc far away. Locked down with that Jake Glaive.
Can we talk about the confidence there, by the way?
Yeah.
Throw 2 glaives and Neoplasm and just dash in and go, grab the foot, get out of my airspace.
Great pressure here.
I mean, Snake Doe does do a phenomenal job of mixing up like the 1-1 pressure by and then just letting it rip. It's plus frames, or if you try and challenge, you just get headbutted.
Right. Nice low.
Gonna do his best, I would say, to outspace Dialoc, but with the range of things like standing 2, that's definitely gonna be easier said than done.
Absolutely. I spoke too soon on the defense. We're already about even on health. Armor through. Nice low poke. And again, we'll armor right back.
Oh, he lost the bar! Whatever it was, he lost the meter for it. Wake up ball roll! We really are straight out of last year pro competition. Fatal blow.
I think we are feeling pretty bold going into this one.
You have to be. It's as they say, go big or go home. There's no room for second guessing at this point. Now round 1, Snake Doe.
Round 2.
Did not expect to see a Havoc Chameleon today.
Absolutely not. Like, considering all the other cameo options that you do have. Nice little knockdown here with the launch. Not the extension that we're looking for, though.
No, I think that was very much a case of if you blocked that, I'm out of there.
Exactly.
Punish my string if you want to try, but I'm gone, mate. Plus frames. Plus frames, no. Letting it rock. Dialoc being respectful.
Jeez, good block, and what a challenge.
And for those that might be just joining us online, Dialoc here off the mainstream victory to Katana Khan that was a game 5. So he has been through it already, defeating Nuji, Katana Khan, and now looking to take out Snake Doe.
There is the low poke.
The respect, though. I mean, there's so much armor and stuff you have to worry about. He hits a low poke. Normally, oh, that's my time to go in. You've got meter, you've got armor, you've got, like, cameos behind you. Oh, wow. Nice.
The rock is tossed away here. Would have been Snake Doe taking that first game. Again, already drawing first blood in this set.
Anti-air side switch. We've seen that one before. Big knockdown. Anti-air again. Snake Doe. Just coming off a match where he was really the one that was having to compete with someone that was keeping him at arm's reach, doing the exact same thing back to Dialoc in reverse this time.
Launcher.
Overhead!
Now watch out for those. Big jump in. That J-Glaive not going to come back here. Good block sequence, and that was absolutely terrifying on that jump in.
Oh, I can't find any extension though, unfortunately. Not that it matters, because Dialoc will take that first round. So up on meter. Perfect corner position.
Just drop the axe. Nice overhead again. Dialoc with all the resources in the world. Not going to have to escape onto this corner. We tried to get the install.
Yep, chose to keep the axe on the floor. We want to throw down instead at the moment. That's where you get the launching overhead, the low that you can cancel, continue. Knocked down. Oh, we're just retreating back. The neutral is what we're after of the Snake Doe. Armor!
Ooh! Want to be in that sweet spot where you get challenged by axes like this. Jump in with the flawless.
Let's it rock. Dialoc must have been certain there was some kind of stagger coming. Standing 2, right. EX. Setting up into Crystalline, so you know there's going to be a setup. You know when that Crystalline comes out. Aftershock is likely to follow. Oh, all right. Disrespect.
You know, we were just making sure the down input there. It seemed a little funky. Wasn't sure if it was actually working.
Yeah, that was just part of the button check, mate. The down button is the most important button to make it work. If anyone has ever played Combat League before.
Here we go, launcher. Yeah, I mean, look at the answer back that Dialoc has showcased, even after that first game. That's so often the case in a Dialoc match. That first game is the informational round, and then after that, Dialoc just ups the ante.
Just being able to gather all that information so you can kind of let loose, as it were. Dialoc, the kind of player that is just so analytical, even in his own head. Okay.
Have the interactable left in the background there.
This ain't Injustice, mate.
Right, nice throw. Still a substantial life lead.
It's a scary neutral, right? Because Snake Doe, at any moment, you get hit by one wayward thing and you lose the round.
Right.
Oh, beautiful block from Dialoc. Scouts out the low, finds it. Job's a good one, but bowling ball.
Dug here, but yeah, he had to remain true to that block position because of the J-Glaive. Yet still, Snake Doe gonna get that opener. Nice.
That was really gorgeous.
Yeah.
I know we didn't finish the combo, but even that conversion was great. Katana, back to full screen.
Nice block in the low wave. Haymaker still got the Molina ball. Great awareness for Snake Doe on what we have in store.
Thing is, yeah, back 224 got nerfed, but it doesn't mean we're out of options. Hit confirm. Yeah, no way Dialoc breaks that. Would have been a colossal, either a colossal waste of meter, or you would have had to have been more than confident you were bringing it back.
And that's the thing. We've seen Dialoc do that before. They have the confidence to finish out a round in some pretty interesting scenarios where we would break. That's not going to happen here, though. 2 down to the wire. Nice air route here, back into the corner. Nice. Quick challenge coming from Dialoc there.
Yep. There's definitely some retained memory from Chameleon matchups.
Ooh.
Oh, we take those. American resets in the UK.
Good block, respecting the tremor. We'll challenge the trade in no one's favor on that one. Just reset the neutral. Nice armor through the gore ball.
Whiff! Humongous whiff on that axe, and Snake Doe, not only the combo to punish, but the side switch too. Now that Neoplasm, it's just so good at contesting just outside the magic range of Xiao's, but a character known for really impressive range on his own. Helping hand. You've been tangoed.
2-1.
All right. That's a critical moment right there.
Yes, Snake though taking that lead. Dialoc.
I mean, needs this win a lot more now.
Yeah, yeah.
Dash in grab. Oh, we can turn it. I mean, that's the thing. We haven't really seen this team before, so
Oh!
unfortunate drop on that. That is going to be a clear opening for Dialoc to take full advantage.
That jump kick, definitely a blunder there. You can hear it right from Snake though.
Oh, I mean, emotions are running high at the moment,
yes.
and I cannot blame anyone for it. There's the pickup. Do you break or do you not? You do. The confidence we can take this one.
Just gotta play that zoning game here. We want to maintain that 2-1 lead on the side of Snake though.
I want to make sure I'm not going crazy. It definitely is 2-1.
It is
Snake
definitely
though, isn't it?
2-1 Snake though.
All right, Dialoc. Round on the board once again. We're super even on meter, but
There we go. The trade?
we are trading all day. Now eat my overhead, mate.
Launcher, their corner position, and we're still swinging through the armor.
Big damage.
Nice block, respecting the armor in return.
Good pushback, plus upon plus. That launching plus launcher, I mean, last time we had something like that was Mortal Kombat versus DC, if you'd believe it.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
We're looking over 14
Ow.
years at this point.
Clay will not come back. Oh, staggers, good. Axeless.
Oh.
Looks for a confirm, but doesn't find it. That's an opening for Snake Doe. Side switch, fatal blow. Right, Chameleon is going to be fully back after this. But with how much health is left, I don't think you're going to have any opportunity to break. You've still got half a bar to build.
That's true. I wonder if we just take a step back and start going into the zoning sequence here. If we keep our offensive pressure, and yeah, it is zoning. Since we have Jay Glaive to come through, Dialoc threatening this space. We had meter, but still presses the issue thanks to the support of Tremor. 2-all in the set, a game 5 ahead of us.
Yet again. But Dialoc, I want to keep telling people, and I will, he has to win this to even have a chance. And I mean, not this match, the tournament.
And it would be very interesting to see if Dialoc does take that fall here, right? Because then that does mean it's an LCQ qualification attempt that Dialoc will need to make.
Well, we still have a game to get through, so let's focus on the now at this point because, well, give it a couple of minutes and
we'll see.
Things will be very different.
Oh, no!
The crystalline armor on hit! The eternal savior!
Extremely fortunate here.
Oh, no! Whiffs that jump too, and is going to pay the price for it. Big knockdown. Snake Doe now.
Backing away from that down one.
Same
nice.
situation. That's not the first time in this round. He's caught you on that high up jump too. All right, we're going into match point 0. We're 100% going into match point. Here we go.
This is going to be a big deal if we can lock this in. Great position right now for Snake Doe. If we can hold this corner with Dialoc threatening, just getting that 1 bar back.
Oh, that armor not only hitting Xiao, but hitting Tremor as well. That is unfortunate. Good block, though.
Here we go. Side swap, corner carry.
Overhead. All right, Tremor setting up.
Armor's through, but we've seen this one before. Nice block from Dialoc, but we followed early. The flawless. Willing to give it the turn, but again, a side swap in return from Snake Doe.
It has just been the application of that 1-1, the plus frames, and the follow-ups afterwards. It's so hard to get a read on by the looks of things. Plus frames again. Plus. So much. Ooh, it's the overhead though. And would you believe it, we are here again.
Fight.
The last chance for both of these players in this top 8. Breaker available on the side of Snake, though, if things go awry.
Whip
Or
punish!
not.
Oh, and the meter was spent. That feels bad.
Able to survive this onslaught. Nice anti-air.
What?
With the conversion.
So quick as well. And the Headman on the way up. Plus frames. Grab. There's almost no life lead to be had at all here.
Oh, no. Oh, you walked into it. That's your fault.
That had to have been a buffer.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
Just outside. Brilliant, flawless. We'll trade on the lows. And there's that moment of hesitation. We got the open. Immediate break. Next touch will be our kill. Oh, that should have been the anti-air. We whipped it.
Doesn't find it this time, though. The third time, no one home. Dialoc, there is an opportunity to survive here. But how are we finding it? Beautiful throw tech. That throw would have been... No, the whiff! The whiff on the throw! That is a absolute heartbreaker right there. Now, of course, we're going to go in for the handshakes. But, yeah, I mean, I don't need to point out the obvious. That one's going to sting.
That one really stings indeed. This has been a tough road, an extended storyline across these 4 international competitors stepping up for versus fighting. But let's give it up for Dialoc once more for an excellent performance in this top 8.
All it means is LCQ.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know.
quite the story we were looking for if you're Dialoc here, but yeah, that does mean there's still more work to be done. And there's still more work in this top 8 here for Snake, though, as well.
Well, if my internal bracket is correct, we should, yes, losers finals. This is actually a run back. 4 top 8 winners, Lavender Rain and Snake Do 4, and Lavender Rain took it pretty comfortably. So runbacks are runbacks.
Yes.
You never expect the same result twice, especially seeing as in this top 8, seems like Chameleon's been... Yes, I mean, come on now. Come on now. We've got to give the round of applause for the final combat. We've got to do it.
Success achieved. You got to be feeling great after this one. The most stressful aspects of this top 8 are now off the table here in terms of storylines for Snake Do. But here we go. As we get our next set settled in here, that run back, right? But yeah, the Chameleon swap here for Cameo. Maybe we sit comfortably with this one. I mean, Takeda play. Certainly going to warrant some projectile war that you want to try to play against here with this Havoc, going up that Gore Ball, and of course, Jade Glaive. You have an additional safety net by going air to air off the Katana setup and calling things out with Melina's side from the sky. So you can still have several layers of offense ahead of you here to try to keep this Takeda locked in, but we'll see how we navigate across this.
The chaos.
All right. This is likely going to be a button check. Yeah, I think they're actually swapping seats perhaps for the old graphics and all that stuff. So with these being our 3 remaining players, we've got losers finals just about to happen. Winner of this moves on to fight Gotham, the last UK chance for victory here at Birmingham versus Fighting. This has been, even as someone just watching it and commentating it, this has been a rather emotional top 8.
Yes.
Right? Because you knew it was going to happen. Some people are going to be going into this and leaving it over the moon, and others, they're going to be crushed, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I mean, these storylines here, again, just holding the home turf on the side of Gotham here. An exceptional showing for this top 8. And then, again, as we keep referring here, Snake Do getting that much more comfortable position into final combat in Lavender Rain. Also making a solid positioning here, guaranteeing themselves a spot for final combat as well. 2 of the 4 crossing that threshold, but the Cinderella story is not quite over.
But we have a button check.
Yes, indeed. I mean,
As
it's
always.
Shujinko shows up.
As always, it's like, look, Shujinko, there's only one Havoc Shujinko I've ever known. His name is Kaferska. I don't think we're really going to see that from anyone else in Pro Tour. You've got to be a Shujinko super fan. Or play Conan, I suppose.
Conan would guarantee that. It's just been a fascinating thing. You know, even the changes they brought to Shujinko are really awesome to see, because that kind of guarantees a little bit more of appearances from him. Even still, there's some of those more consistent cameos that we consistently see.
Yep.
How big is this combo gonna go?
Oh, yeah. Shujinko versus Takeda is, like, stupid.
There it is, 592. Good lord.
All right, the thumbs up have come out. We are officially about to start our, well, second to last of the day.
Havoc.
I want to say, like, the nerves have, like, been let go by this point, right? But it's not, because it's still a nerve-wracking set between these two. How much further you can get. Better placement, right, in terms of the seeding. Think about how the score goes down for the rest of this bracket. Do or die. Either way, these players have made it to Final Combat. And now it's about taking the glory at versus fighting. And the opening gambit begins. The Snake Dough at a strong significant combo.
Meaty plus frames, immediately on wake up. Yeah, we're establishing very early offensive layers here. And Snake Dough going back to the tried and true, the Movado.
Yes. Ooh, bombs away. Nice anti-air. 4-1, really trying to call it out.
But with that breaker being forced out, you know, you're looking at the fact there's 2 bars here. Jax is about to come back. Every time you summon Jax, it's damage, but more importantly, it's those shurikens on the ground.
Yes. Brilliant way to get set up for an extended sequence after. 50% life lead on either side. Jeez. Nice slide.
Yeah, I tell you what, the impact of that back two every time is whoop. Especially in this cinema. Really,
yeah, I felt the rumble on the
speakers.
stage.
Oh, expect there to be some kind of Movado coming out, maybe.
No. Headliner bombs away one more time. And still following through.
There he is!
Nice interrupt on the Movado. No more mines for quite some time. The dunk! Back forward to the finish.
Watching Jack to his special forces beat almost to death Movado, who is Red Dragon. That's like a lore thing, right?
Yes, that is 100%.
Die, criminal!
You're under arrest again.
No, you're not under arrest. Your face is mine. All right, side switch. Jax. Ooh, second time, that's got to be super tight. It's tried it twice, he dropped it twice.
It's a really tight window to try to do that. Generally, you can try to get it right after release. Like, once he does the throw, it's a little more consistent. If you go for that teleport, you get the pick up there.
Ooh! Trying to whiff punish, but walks right into back two, too. Oh, Jax. All right, mate, you're a bit excited. Off you go.
4-2-2. Not going to get the full combo off of it, though. Give you a break. Ooh, nice jump, too.
Found it from that angle. That jump in really is the miracle button sometimes. All right, Jax went for the extender. That would have been the end of the game. Unfortunately, can't quite find it. Snake Dough. Doesn't want to use too much just yet. Really what a whiff punish!
Get that finish. Nice, Movado, bring it down.
Right, what's next? Just a meaty back two. Did not believe in it though. Overcommitted instead. I mean, you're dead. 15 seconds on the clock.
Whoa. You'll want to take note, though, that there's been significantly less Movado appearance ever since Lavender has really started to showcase that I'm going to grab Movado. If you bring Movado out, he will get punched in the face.
And the difficult thing in that situation is, right, while Movado is getting punched in the face, a significant amount of what opens up Havoc's offense is gone.
Yes.
You know, no grab stuff, no mine, no conversions.
Nice Rekka into the pickup, bombs away.
Oh, that was cheeky, cheeky.
Chat, you need to understand, the amount of execution required to get that low to blow up the smart bomb is insanity.
And Snake Dough blocked it. What is going on? How did that exchange result in that? So much damage was dealt.
That overhead, smart bomb is there. Whoa.
All right. Safe jump. Wow.
Wow,
all right.
Actually, look how even this is, yeah.
Breakers available, and there goes one. Can Lavender Rain return the favor? Everyone's broke. There it is. Even again. Jax is ready. You've got to be careful if Jax gets clipped. You can't fatal blow.
Exactly.
Vice versa. Not that I think you really need Fatal Blow at this health. Oh, wait! Jax! That's probably going to be enough!
Yes, got the stand 2 back forward 2 to finish the job. I was going to say, I wonder if we threaten the ground pound as well, since Takeda can get that extra hang time to avoid the strike there. Would have gotten the kill, but still.
I love seeing Movado players do that. You're so used to people jumping out of the back 2-2 and they just fall out, but you're ready for Movado to turn it into a combo anyway. That's how you know you've played this team for a long time. Jax, set up.
Ooh, armor through this time. That was pretty huge, actually. Nice, micro duck.
Made the call, and it was the right one.
Just one swing of the Rekka.
Yeah, actually, you're in big trouble.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Can you even break? Oh, you were one hit shy from getting the breaker. Lavender Rain, hungry for that run back. Wants revenge.
Certainly does. This is how the warm-up happens. 2-0 lead against Snake Doe.
Do we change cameo? That is the question. Back to the chameleon that has just been the magic pick all top 8 long. Or Darius. I mean, I'm just hopeful.
You're hopeful for another Darius. It would be interesting to see another Darius pull through.
I don't know if it would make any strategical sense, but I am selfish. No, don't do that because I've mentioned it, for the love of God.
If you refuse.
So I'm already going to Final Combat. What's it matter? Let's show you.
No, genuinely though,
Yeah.
this Snake Doe
It's really odd.
Snake Doe's Darius team is unbelievable. But if he loses, I don't want to be blamed. That was not a request. That was a simple statement.
It's interesting because a lot of this is going to be spent with Takeda kind of taking the skies, being difficult to lock down. But I think what you can see, yeah, because Jack's in the background.
And that roundhouse has a long cooldown if it's standalone. Not as long as it used to be, I suppose, but... Oh well, still found it.
Down here, another gore ball, good low profile.
Jack's straight up treating this game like it's a 2v2, by the way.
It really is.
All right, Darius.
Oh, we tried though with the interrupt.
That down 2 was bold. Oh yeah, Jack's got punched. You can't break this. All right, hang on. No, the Darius still. What we saying? What we saying?
Okay, apologize. I didn't recognize your game, Snake Doe.
I saw Snake Doe use this once at EVO, and that was, I think, the only time he used it was in pools. And he used it in pools once again today.
Yeah. It was really fun to see, too. A lot of great conversions we got off of it here, just like the conversion we get off the Rekka.
Ooh, wow.
Really tried to commit. I think it was already dialed in anyways. Not much we could do.
Yeah, Darius, unfortunately, he has been on that cooldown a couple of times here. Space.
A good little haymaker again.
Lovely hit confirms in those 1-1s, always.
Ooh.
No breaker from Lavender Rain. All right, what are we doing? Knockdown. Waits to see what the conversion is before choosing to break. You are going to have to break this, however.
Yes. It's a great threat because even in the next touch, we'll get ourselves a kill.
Wow.
A nice pickup, spends the meter. And that should do here.
Jump in. No, just get a second Jax just to be sure. The drop.
Just need one more hit.
Oh, we let it rip.
Oh my goodness, the gravity scaling.
I respect it.
Oh, I can't
respect
believe it.
Right, match point for Lavender Rain.
Nice. The low
Oh,
three.
that is such a good button. All of those extended whip buttons, you know, right out of Lasher. They're so strong in this game.
Watch out the smart bomb. Doesn't blast through everything. Doesn't take out Darius either.
Oh dear. Really good read on the neutral duck. Jax now. Just goes for the knockdown. Oh dear. That's gonna hurt so much, and by the time you can break, is it even worth it? I mean, unless the combo kills you, you can't even have a chance.
Immediate break. Let's see if we can survive. Lavender about to close this out with a single strike is all that we need, but Snake Doe has something to say about it with this fatal blow.
Take the big damage first. You're not going to build any meter, so last breath's off the cards, but you've got a Darius. Are you going to have a chance? I don't know. Jax is going to be eyeing you up. He's going to be ready. Oh, low overhead low.
Took down one. We're so
Oh
close.
my God.
Trying to chip it out.
Thing is, you could have released that at any time. You would have had to look into a bloody crystal ball to know when to flawless block that.
Yeah.
But that will be, as far as versus fighting goes, the end of Snake Doe's journey. But what a journey it's been in these short few hours. So absolutely give it up for Snake Doe. Playing it unbelievably well. But now there are 2 players left. Brazil versus the UK.
I can't believe it. What a storied matchup that we have thus far. Gotham defending the home turf. Yet still Lavender. Something to prove here. Trying to make this comeback. Trying to return the favor and achieve victory here today at the final qualifier for Final Combat here in the pro competition.
It's been, I think, really the exact kind of day I expected, which is, it's been really nice to see all the UK lot again.
Yeah.
Old friends and new friends. Just sort of spend the yesterday catching up, and a lot of people getting their casuals in, players arriving at various times. Today, it's just been all business. Shout out to Electronic Dojo, by the way, for making sure there are plenty of casual stations all tournament long.
Oh my gosh, yeah, for every console
loads.
that they've had throughout this venue. It's a 3-floor venue if you've never been, by the way. It's at a university, but like we are in the auditorium. We get this grand experience for all of these top 8s and 3 floors of gaming all throughout the weekend.
And there's a whole day left tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
So plenty more fighting games where that came from. We've got one more set left. It will be Gotham versus Lavender Rain. They fought in the winners finals and ultimately went to Gotham. I'm going to constantly say it, formerly known as Sonic Ninja, because I know there are people that know that name. Because back when he was Sonic Ninja, he was quite well known, I believe.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't realize he changed his name. He's in Grand Finals.
I didn't realize it until you told me this week. I was like,
Exactly.
oh
Exactly.
yeah. Like,
Right. This might be a little bit biased, right? But while we do these button checks, it's the end of the day here. How often do you get the UK having a chance to defend its territory? If you want Gotham to take this, let him know now. All right, here we go. The grand finals begins, and already with a delicious conversion there from Lavender Rain. What a wake-up unblock! Oh man, I'm telling you, ready for things that most people just forget about.
I love me a good up block. I will never let anyone forget that I love up block.
I love up block when I do them.
Sure. Yeah, there's that too. Very big part. I love those more.
Now, Lavender Rain, having just played that losers finals, he is going to be nice and warmed up and ready.
Ooh. What a duck. Coming for the dive here. Corner carry again with that launch. Ooh, just slightly mistimed.
Bit too early there for Gotham.
That's plenty of meter here in terms of breaker, but I'd be shocked if we see a breaker this round. Whoa.
Oh my
No,
God.
no, stop it. You're too clean. Got them with the pickup still. Just outside of victory, we get it with that last explosion.
In terms of these crazy conversions, I actually see so much of both players in their playstyles. Lavender Rain, when he lands a hit, no matter how weird, he's turning it into a full combo. Gotham, there's so much similarities there.
And that's the thing of it. On the side of Lavender Rain, being able to pick up those combo routings, Takeda is a very technical kind of character here to be able to pick up off of straight hits like that. And in terms of Gotham, the same thing can be said. You could be picking up off a straight missile, a straight cameo assist. Look at the side swap, and now are in the corner. Come chase me down.
Your situational awareness has got to be out of control for it to be consistent. And it's just a hallmark of an absolutely wonderful player. Looking for every scenario, and importantly, lots of preparation and lab time.
Oh! Now
That's
that I'm
for
in
it.
front of you, what are you going to do?
Oh no! Tremor saved. Oh yeah, the explosion of the air rocket is totally going to stop Jax from doing that.
Right. Full sequence here. Had a single duck. Nice overhead. Patience. Watching the down one. Full slide combo. And wow! Sitting right underneath with that stand one anti-air.
All right, we're setting up. Knockdown, overhead low. Block on the overhead. Tries to stay safe. The up block couldn't quite get the dash though, too far away.
There it is. Come crashing down. 17 seconds left. And darn near closing out for their first game. Gotham back against the wall. The
Is that
fatal
it?
blow.
No, it's too slow. And the punish.
Missed.
Oh, does not matter. The close range air rocket. First blood goes to the UK. Now, Lavender Rain. What do we do? Do we go Takeda again? Because there are other characters, but he has been doing just fine. It just comes down to those final decisions. But he has got a world-class Ermac. He's got a world-class Smoke. Takeda is the favorite. Make no mistake.
Takeda.
All right.
Tremor.
Thought about it for a bit.
Yes.
Thought about it for a bit.
this matchup might get a little taxing, though. Like, how strong is Lavender Rain's mental endurance, specifically committing to this Takeda? Because, like you said, you have that great Ermac, you have the smoke, but Smoke and Takeda are kind of going to have that similar issue of trying to navigate the space. Granted, Vicious Vapor will be able to help close the gap in most instances because you warp right through, but you still have to chase down against Gotham with this difficult zoning to deal with.
Very close to that Sidewinder hitting its mark, but got the grab just in time. Oh, speaking of grabs, here comes another one. No Jax. Oh no, there is a Jax. Sorry, I'm stupid.
Block, but yeah, Tremor right behind you. Good chase down the double dash.
Beautiful chase down there from Lavender Rain. Tries to get the side switch. Unfortunately, couldn't find it.
This time here, gravity scaling will betray you on so many of these routes from Takeda.
Importantly though, Lavender Rain a life lead, which means we can finally start to kind of wait for Gotham to throw the projectile first and try and navigate. Not making it an easy task, however.
Nice, still respecting the Tremor. Great recognition from Lavender, but the immediate break from Gotham.
These forward 3 feints, we saw these earlier today against Grr.
Good walking things down here against Gotham, still able to throw out some projectiles. Ooh, thought the air burst would come through.
How often do you see people hold that, by the way?
Almost never.
Oh, he found it! Might have been looking for a possible fatal blow there, but I wasn't sure if Tremor got hit. Either way, spend the bar. It normally does scale like mad, that conversion, but it's gonna kill. Do it.
Yeah, with 7 seconds left on the clock even.
Fight.
A long round, but a great victory for Lavender to start things off in this game number 2.
I love that he actually takes moves that are totally safe on block and still isn't afraid to throw out the Tremor, because it makes you so nervous of taking back your turn.
Exactly. Have to constantly worry about that pressure, added hit potential. Nice throw.
And that crystalline armor, let me tell you, that's going to make that zoning at way more annoying.
Ooh. Missed the slide, but that's okay. We did get challenged back from Gotham here, and now that we own this corner, we still keep whittling away at the health of Gotham. Nice overhead.
Wow! Wake up standing one. Oh! Whiffing.
Chance, the chase
Big
begins. Yeah. Let's look at that launcher. Very massive height on that one there. I'm surprised we got the follow-up after. I think that could have been a little bit longer if Gotham had the timing on it, but it was a little tricky.
Beautiful flawless
There he
block,
goes.
but unfortunately walks right into that standing 3. Gotham spacing.
Fight.
Has been quite an issue so far. Oh, overhead finds its way. Still holding onto the Tremor though, didn't have an opportunity.
Ooh. Never flawless with the energy wave to come through from Jax.
I don't think a down 4 is what Gotham wanted there,
Probably
but
not.
that ain't Lavender Rain's problem. Oh, too slow on the release. Not only a punish, Tremor gone for 10 seconds. That is a perfect opening for Lavender Rain.
Get the backbreaker again. Ooh, yeah, try to get the quick height. Taking away here, getting some extra hang time with another shuriken toss. Big jump, and we've seen the float before that you're going for air burst out of that situation, so we decide to try to keep that corner with the jump too. Alright, the walk down. Gotham's darn near tired of Lavender Rain trying to make the runaway game here, but it's a taste of your own medicine here.
It's a gigantic life lead and there's 30 seconds left. The pressure is on Gotham to make something happen right now. Gets the air to air, knows about it.
Wondering when we'd see that Jax come through with the ground pound. It's still there, don't you forget it. Pay attention to the color of the Jax meter, and that will tell you if he's still out there lurking.
That, folks, is some of what we call the new stuff. Jax did get buffed this week, actually, where his ground pound now goes not only full screen, the whole screen.
No escape, and that's why I was wondering in the last game whether or not we would see a little additional float, hang time to see if we go for those ground pounds to close out a match that makes complete sense to even take the trade for that one. Ooh, quick interrupt.
Yeah, just caught trying to swing there. Lavender Rain, simply put, pressed the faster button in that encounter.
Go for core 2. Blasting away here. We're trying to close that gap. Those micro dashes forward. Shot out of the skies one more time. Nice slide. Actually taking out Tremor. That's an extended time here that Tremor will be unavailable.
Now Tremor's unavailable, but that's still going to be a full combo into pressure.
Yeah.
Trying to go for a big neutral duck there, but possibly just holding it a little bit too long. Holding onto the bars too. This is going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, we finally have to break, but so much was done already.
Taking to the skies here. Yep. Hiding the summon of Tremor cameo.
I feel like every bone in... Oh no! Sidewinder at close range. That is just a punish. And oh my god, Lavender Rain cancelled it so that we can keep the fatal blow. There ain't no cinematic. We've still got it.
I was definitely
so
worried that we were saying, man, that's such a bummer. You spend it. You could have just killed with a regular combo, but yeah, I forgot about that cancel. And look, we're going to cancel out this cameo assist. Jax knocking out Tremor for an extended amount of time.
Jax not only keeping Tremor off the screen for that long, but now you've also got the 10-second penalty. I mean, gross.
There's our throw again.
Tremor haters around the world consider Jax Briggs.
Missed the interrupt, though. The attempt was there. Trying to see Jax trap Tremor once more. The flawless block. Ooh, nice.
The whole string go. I mean, that was smart from Lavender Rain.
Drops away, denying the jump. Ooh.
Put him down! Put him down! He's still getting beaten up, man.
Please help!
And he just runs off.
So, nah, I can't help you.
Oh, anti-air, forward 4. Right. Be enough to take the round, possibly.
Wow.
Whoa! Tremor back with a vengeance. He didn't even do nothing. He just wanted to flex for the camera.
Fight.
I was gonna say, I can't believe Lavender navigated that space, like throwing a needle, but still got shut down by Gotham. Round apiece here in this game, number 3. Woo!
Oh my lord. Right after spending the meter as well. That can't feel good, because now we're full screen again. This is where Sector wants to be. Wants to win this game of control, lockdown. But when you get within that sweet distance, Gotham worried about things exactly like that, funnily enough. Takeda got that button range.
Okay, got our approach. Nice energy wave. You own this corner now, so you can keep chipping away at Gotham. This is your comeback potential. Didn't believe.
Didn't believe. Again! Again, finds it.
Oh, and this is a big combo. Rappa dropped out early after the 3.
Didn't get punished this time, though. Could have been much worse. At least we still have meter. Looks for the conversion. Grab's gonna work. No break for Jax, though. Here comes Jax. You know he's mad. Good block on the low.
Here he is, though. Got the smart
Hang on.
explosion.
Wait, fatal blow? You can't break. Right, now, 10:50, and it came off an attack at the very beginning. You're gonna mash, right?
Oh, of course.
It's gotta be the mash. Like your life depends on it.
Oh, yeah, it was checkmate scenario, right? You had the air-to-air to worry about. You're gonna land in the ground pound. What a call from Lavender Rain.
And that is going to bring Lavender Rain one game away from resetting this bracket and bringing us into one final 3 out of 5. Finding that was just so key. The trip guard, however, gives Gotham the opening that he needs.
Air burst here. Wonder locks you in.
It's just the sheer level of control.
Oh, yeah.
The airborne grenades, they cover the airspace, the explosion radius is generous, Sidewinder creates that diagonal coverage, and the straight missile, fast, and it catches you trying to do a projectile of your own, and it knocks down.
And then normally you'd be backed by Tremor, right? Being able to go for the low ball or even the high toss of Rock to keep zoning. But the threat of Jax kind of leaves Gotham to be a little more conservative when we're using that particular assist. Wave, nice.
Finds the back two. Beautiful spacing from Lavender Rain.
Ooh. Still get that flame with the armor to boot. And look at the difference in terms of projectile war here. You got that single shuriken. You're trying to go for smart shuriken here, but that's generally off knockdown situations. Good anti-air. Fatal blow is available, and we will spend it.
Yeah, we break. Lavender Rain was only going to break if he knew the combo would kill. Very reserved on those resources. Smart. Anti-air finds it. That should be enough, Jax. Oh, where you going? Reset point for Lavender Rain.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Ooh. That could have been one. I feel like the stand 2 might have been able to connect there. Back 2 might have been a little bit too slow on that one.
Oh, wow, just dash in grab. You know there's a Jax coming.
Absolutely, this setup here. Notice it actually gives you more ground, right? Gotham backing away from the smart shuriken there. Doesn't want to deal with the explosion or block stun. Already earned the corner. Nice low poke. Because again, most starters for Takeda end up being highs.
That's it, Rock. The plus frames. Looking for it. Challenges the plus frames. It's going to pay the price for it. Oh, again, messes up the standing 3. Problem is, if you drop that final hit, you are wide open as Sector.
Coming here as we try to shut down the escape route, but Gotham
Found the perfect opening, by the way. That perfect diagonal jump. And uh-oh. Wait a minute. Jax, meter, spending 1. This is Takeda, though, and we're going to get Jax back. That's a grab.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, no!
Fakes out the tremor. Wait a
low.
second.
Don't let this happen here. You were so close to getting the reset, but the launcher.
And we will spend it this time, keeping Gotham alive in this pre-reset set. Lavender Rain, I mean, there was so much meter and Jax. That combo, I am willing to bet, would have 1,000% killed. Tragically dropped.
I feel like it was just so low to the ground by that point. It gets tricky at that height, and Jax just not active at that range here. All right, so potential for Gotham just to tie it up.
Well, it's still reset point for Lavender Rain. Make no mistake.
Deny the forward approach here, big jump in.
All right, there's the opening. No breaker for Gotham, so you bet this one's gonna hurt. Jax, set up, knock down, overhead low. Instant low!
Backing off here. Expecting a cameo call, not gonna happen, but this launcher, good enough for Gotham to set up here. You delay your wake up.
Oh, wow, that back 2 whiffing. That's a lot of recovery right there. All right, we're going back to that diagonal battle. The air rocket hitting the ground, the shurikens hitting the ground. Very similar game to play, but one that Lavender Rain is in command of right now.
I mean, you are not winning this battle of attrition here on Gotham.
Oh, that sidewinder losing out was a big deal. Going with the forward 3s now, just to try and bring ourselves airborne.
Approach, got 1, able to block.
20 seconds on the clock. This could very well come to a timeout. Good trade for Gotham.
Seconds, you're trying to lock down your opponent. Lavender does have a breaker available if it becomes necessary. That's probably why we went for that reset there into overhead, but it's not going to work out for you. The death, that's a reset for Lavender Rain.
Yep, that reset was completely possible because although the crystalline armor is available, fatal blows will still crush crystalline. You just need to make sure your fatal blow is fast enough, and you bet that Takeda's absolutely is. Now, the character select. Just taking a moment. You got to refresh in this situation because now it's one more 3 out of 5, the final set of the entire tournament.
This fight is already done.
Are you sure about that, Sector?
Lavender Rain is now just a thought. Hey, look, we've watched this enough to know that clearly Gotham is Sector and Lavender. We don't even need the graphics. I'll keep count. I promise you I can count.
All right, I'll hold you to it, though, Ketchup.
Well, this is game 0 of the final 3 out of 5. No, it's game 1. Oh my god, I've already messed up.
See, you know, that's the benefit of my name being a number.
That's very true. Very, very true.
Nice pick up here, backbreaker.
So much damage already here. 437 into setup. Oh. Beautiful grab, though. Lavender Rain putting on that pressure immediately.
Nice. You're right back down to back 2.
For any opportunity, even if it's not necessarily a punish, it's minus range, where you're not going to be possibly looking for the teleport. Punish! But breaker. Try to make it unbreakable.
Stagger that pressure. The first duck was initiated. Great respect, and what a cross under and a fatal blow just to get the breaker.
Now, breaker gone. Is Gotham going to be able to return the favor? Sweep. Okay, bit by bit.
Fatal is back.
Instant. Oh, wait! Jax is hit. You're dead. You're definitely dead. Unless Lavender Rain drops this, which I think is highly unlikely. All right, just to be sure, the second Jax was spent. Don't even be messing around here. Playing no games. Lavender Rain.
I'm almost certain there's a reality where we didn't have to do the Jax call either, but it's better to be safe than sorry. But some of those air routes, devastating amount of damage here, especially if you get the pull.
Straight up punish on that forward 4.
There it is. This is a big damage route here. It can get upwards of 40, but not going to commit to the full extension. Once you get to that point of the side swap, it can be a little hard to decide how far you're going to go there, because generally you can go for air route after.
Beautiful punish on that forward 1. Lavender Rain's spacing is just getting better and better. And that's a launching grab.
Woo!
Don't even need Jax for that one, but he's going to help us get more damage. Oh!
Blocking here, yeah, took a dash just in case. The back forward 2 will finish the job.
Game 1, Lavender Rain. So, early lead here for the Brazilian. Just the amount of composure to play this well, this entire top 8, with what's been on the line.
Yeah, I mean, look, what we've done here today is guaranteed a couple spots here for Final Combat, and to execute at this level on Takeda, it is absolutely insane. And to have the mental fortitude to navigate this sector play.
I mean, Gotham's doing some pure geometry, right?
Indeed.
But then again, so is Lavender Rain. They're both doing the same thing.
The new esport, geometry.
Some could say a real zoning game.
Could have sent for a full series here, maybe just avoiding Breaker.
Dash in, but... Oh, whips the grab. All right, Breaker, forced. Situation on either side. You can just see how significant each punish is. One misplaced button, and you're in a terrible situation.
Bombs away. Ah, got the jump out here. Wanted the jump kick, but already Gotham was too far forward. Next,
wow!
This one will.
Takeda, standing 1, beat out the back 3. That is not something you see every day. Now, set up time. Counter folks with it. Was ready, trying to escape.
Okay. This line here, plus frames as well. I need some breathing room here. I'm going to keep firing away. Gotham just under this health lead.
Oh, shimmy! That's the round for sure. Lavender Rain finds another one. Importantly, too, Sector back to the corner. We'll definitely take those.
Right, Jax coming into the fray just in case. Still committing, trying to call up these anti-airs. Nice launcher. Hold on a minute.
Oh, my lord. Oh, no. There's no Jax, thank God. Otherwise, that would have done like 500. Delays. Lavender Rain. The defense is just getting better and better. Opened up by so little right now. The only real hits that Gotham's finding is the occasional projectile.
Right.
Once in a blue moon, it seems, Lavender Rain whiffs one of those jump-ins.
Good launch for corner here. A massive setup here for plus frames.
That's going to do a decent little chunk into a setup.
Ooh.
I was half surprised that didn't trade combo, to be honest, but Takeda got some plus frames on hit. Oh, no! Just dashing in and out! Oh, no, fatal blow. You're not going to be able to break. Eee! Mash, mash, mash. We got to do it, but will it even matter? Let's find out.
Final strike. Oh, no way.
Just enough. And now Lavender Rain, 1 game away from post-reset, just 3-0.
We've locked in, we've cleaned up. I think we are certainly losing a bit of mental endurance coming on the side of Gotham here, because look at Lavender Rain trying to take it all home. Good jump. Good shut down, but the approach. All right, nice. Blesses the dome with this overhead coming from Sector.
Don't really need a combo from that, just damage. A huge part of this improvement from Lavender Rain has just been utter comfort, dealing with what is an overwhelming defensive game.
Same position we were in last game. corner with the stamp 4. Backbreaker.
Oh, that was definitely supposed to be instant air shuriken. Gotham, who has been punished for the occasional accidental, you know, missed instant air missile, going, ha! See how it feels! Punishes the down one. Sweet.
Alright. Ooh, and respect on the flamethrower here. We've seen this one
Greedy
before.
on the tremor.
Yeah.
Might pay the price for it.
There's the launch. Could spend Fatal just to try to strip away that breaker coming from Gotham.
Whoa! Finds it. The first round of what's going to be a long road ahead if you want to bring this one all the way back, but no point in reservations now. All right, Sidewinder. Magic missile. Magic missile.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Eldritch blast.
Magician's brick. What?
We can go through the whole list.
Nah.
Oh, okay. That's
Nah. Oh.
Ooh.
Faked out the up block there.
Yeah, unfortunately not going to get that punish, but look, we're already commanding that position here. Again, the J2.
Punish! Wow. All right, we find another one. This game, there's a lot more comfort coming out the side of Gotham.
I was definitely getting worried about Lavender walking down Gotham despite the life lead here. Very quick to escape as Gotham.
Nice. So quick with that crouch. All right, the break, Lavender Rain. Never say never. When I see Takeda and Jax, anything's possible. Just don't get hit, yeah?
Simply do not get hit.
All right, all
Can
right.
you dodge
Wait a
all these
minute.
bullets?
We're playing one of those Japanese bullet hells right now, man.
Okay. Slide to start. We're going for double low. Tried to snipe the shuriken, but just a little bit too late.
Has Gotham been able to find maybe a new sort of defensive flow? Projectiles, they've hit their mark a lot more now. Not getting opened up by as much crazy stuff at point blank. Tremor, saved immediately. And still, it is Gotham that comes out better in that exchange.
Absolutely. Going down for 10 seconds. Nice duck. Great back forward two in this corner. We're going to make you pay the price for this one.
Holds on to the meter. No doubt if we get opened up a second time, we'll probably break then.
Okay, nice. Trying to get the sweep.
Okay, there we go. Again, you missed the instant air and you get punished, but it's the same for Takeda. Yo, Trevor, where were you?
Yeah, that's actually... You kind of take that on the side of Gotham there, right? Because that could have been a full punish coming from Lavender, who just respected the Tremor out of habit.
It's the first time he's been late to his own move. Oh, there's the opening. Lavender Rain.
Awesome.
You're going to take so much damage.
Oh, yeah. With all these... Nope, you're gone.
Yep. Okay. And just like that, it's going to be tournament point for Lavender Rain. Gotham, this is a possible last chance.
One interrupt here. The patience. Once again, we need to try to get the side swap. That'll be
What a
beneficial,
punish!
and we do get it. Set it up again.
Amazing punish from Lavender Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that tech is everything.
Trying to throw there, that back throw definitely made sense. We do get that energy wave, back to an explosion.
Just more pushback. As long as we create a distance, that's better than nothing. But Gotham, no life lead, might have the chance of working the life lead back at range, but Lavender Rain is making everything miss except for that one. All right, now we get back in.
Double dash
Wow.
forward, but no aggression here, so we're going to take our turn. Gotham with the down one.
Oh, misses the tremor. However, the damage has already been done. Life lead just about obtained.
Oh, deep jumping. I thought a jump two would come out once again.
Armor broken!
Wait, full jack speeder here.
Oh no. Say it ain't so.
Oh, just goes for the safe jump. Still have fatal blow on the side of Gotham, but we call out Trevor. This should be enough, and it will be indeed. Lavender Rain takes it 3-1 in the grand final reset over Gotham with this massive run back.
And a run back it certainly was. You know he was looking for revenge after that winner's final and just keeping a level head all the way through. Ladies and gents, your champion here for VSF 2025, Lavender Rain! What a good day it's been. So much Mortal Kombat has been played today. And finally, with this being done and dusted, we officially know exactly where the final combat leaderboards sit going into next month.
Said and done. The stress is off the table, except for those making that LCQ run. There will be that one final opportunity to seal a spot for final combat. And that is the stress that some competitors here were trying to avoid in this top 8, and a couple are coming out happier than the others. And we'll see what the rest is in store for the rest of the month, because this has been an extraordinary final combat experience. Plenty of stories on the line here, and the emotions running high throughout this auditorium of combat.
Well, I do believe we're going to give some medals out and a pretty swanky trophy. So why don't I throw you over to my beloved brother Mustard, and let's get some cool stuff given out.
Let's do exactly that. How's it going, everyone? Don't worry, we will keep this brief. I know it's been a late start, a late finish, but we do have to give these players their well-deserved flowers. So one more time, let's give it up for top 8 for MK1 here at VSF. Man, I don't know where to stand. Where should I stand? I'll stand next to you. I think so. Yo, Adam, you giving out the medals? All right. Do I do it from this side first? All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving us your evening today. Thank you, players, everyone who entered the tournament. 7th place, video games, yo! 7th place, Nuji. In 5th place, Mortal Kombat's World Warrior, the champion of the people, it is Grr. Also in 5th place, Kitana Khan. In 4th place, Dialoc. And now we're up to top 3. 3rd place, Snake Doe. All right, crowd, we got to make a little bit of noise here. 2nd place, hometown hero, Gotham. So close, but 2nd place is still a huge one here. All right, 1st place. He made the trip all the way here. Last minute here into the leaderboards and final combat. We will be seeing him again. 1st place, VSF champion, Lavender Rain. All right, thank you all so much for giving us your evening here. Thank you to the Electronic Dojo staff, the bracket runners, production, everyone. Thank you so much for your support here today. This has been a long day. I'm going to get out of here. I'll throw you guys back to the commentators to close us out. Thank you very much for one final time. We'll see you guys at the next MK tournament.
Testing, testing. Wow, we're back. Now, cheers for that, Mustard. We'll keep this outro short and sweet because we are running a little bit late here and everyone wants to go to bed ready for tomorrow. But honestly, mate, a pleasure having you here in the UK.
Absolutely.
It's been really good having you here for the tournament. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're around tomorrow, aren't you?
I am around tomorrow. I get to relax and watch what's left of VSFighting XIII. It's been an extraordinary experience. Thank you all for welcoming me here into Birmingham. It's been an extraordinary experience thus far, an extraordinary story to sit and watch firsthand. And thank you so much for hanging out with me, Ketchup. And of course, all of you at home, thank you for hanging out. It has been a late night, but that will do here tonight for some Mortal Kombat action. Tune in tomorrow. VSFighting will return. But until then, everybody stay happy, stay healthy in later days.
Much love.